Yeah, this the real one, baby.
I'm telling you,
Chi-Town, stand up. Southside, we gon' set this party off right. Westside, we gon' set this party off right. Man, I promise. She's so self-conscious. She has no idea what she's doing in college. That major that she majored in don't make no money, but she won't drop out. Her parents will look at her funny. Now, tell me that ain't insecure. The concept of school seems so secure. Sophomore 3 years, ain't picked a career. She like, I'll just stay down her and do it. Cause that's enough money to buy her a few pairs of new ears. Cause her baby daddy don't really care. She's so precious with the peer pressure. Couldn't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexis. Yeah, been so long that it looked like weave. Then she cut it all off, now she look like Eve. And she be dealing with some issues that you can't believe. Single black female addicted to retail and well. And when it falls down, who you gonna call now? Come on. And when it all falls down, man, I promise. I'm so self-conscious. That's why you always see me with at least one of my watches. Rollies and Porsches that drove me crazy. I can't even pronounce nothing past that for safety. Then I spent $400 on this, just to be like, you ain't up on this. And I can't even go to the grocery store without some ones that's clean and a shirt with a team. Scene, we live in the American dream. The people highest up got the lowest self-esteem. The prettiest people do the ugliest things. For the road to riches and diamond rings. Shine because they hate us, floss because they the greatest. We tryna buy back our 40 acres. And for that paper, look how low we are stoop. Even if you in a bench, you still in the coop. Come on. And when it falls down, who you gonna call now? Come on. Yeah, this the real one, baby.
I'm telling you,
Chi-Town, stand up. Southside, we gon' set this party off right. Westside, we gon' set this party off right. Man, I promise. She's so self-conscious. She has no idea what she's doing in college. That major that she majored in don't make no money, but she won't drop out. Her parents will look at her funny. Now, tell me that ain't insecure. The concept of school seems so secure. Sophomore 3 years, ain't picked a career. She like, I'll just stay down her and do it. Cause that's enough money to buy her a few pairs of new ears. Cause her baby daddy don't really care. She's so precious with the peer pressure. Couldn't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexis. Yeah, been so long that it looked like weave. Then she cut it all off, now she look like Eve. And she be dealing with some issues that you can't believe. Single black female addicted to retail and well. And when it falls down, who you gonna call now? Come on. And when it all falls down, man, I promise. I'm so self-conscious. That's why you always see me with at least one of my watches. Rollies and Porsches that drove me crazy. I can't even pronounce nothing past that for safety. Then I spent $400 on this, just to be like, you ain't up on this. And I can't even go to the grocery store without some ones that's clean and a shirt with a team. Scene, we live in the American dream. The people highest up got the lowest self-esteem. The prettiest people do the ugliest things. For the road to riches and diamond rings. Shine because they hate us, floss because they the greatest. We tryna buy back our 40 acres. And for that paper, look how low we are stoop. Even if you in a bench, you still in the coop. Come on. And when it falls down, who you gonna call now? Come on. And when it all falls down, I say the police, that's how I treat them. We buy our way out of jail, but we can't buy freedom. We'll buy a lot of clothes, but we don't really need them. Things we buy to cover up what's inside, cause they made us hate ourselves and love their wealth. That's why shorty's hollering where the ball is at. Drug dealer buy Jordan, crack kid buy crack, and the white man get paid off for all of that. But I ain't even gonna act totally other than that. I went to Jacob with 25 now. Before I had a house and I do it again. Cause I wanna be on 106 and Park, wishing the bands. I wanna act all horrific like it's all terrific. I got a couple past due bills, I won't get specific. I got a problem with spending before I get it. We all subconscious, I'm just the first to admit it. Yeah, come on. And when it falls down, who you gonna call now? Come on. come on. And when it all falls down, South side, we gon' set this party off right. West side, we gon' set this party off right. Shot-town, we gon' show them how we get down. Now, Selena, you just like a safe belt, you saved my life.
Money marathon, but they gon' try record. Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try record. Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try record.
Rewind, selector, come down, rewind, selector,
Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try record. Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try record. Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try record.
I want it like that. I'm living like that. I made it like that. I want it like that. I'm living like that. Yeah.
Doctor?
I never brag, how real I keep it, cause it's the best secret. I rock a vest, prestigious, Cuban link, flooded Jesus. Intellects watching Kathy Lee and Regis. My actions are one with the seasons. A text freezing, executioner. Wintertime I rock a fuck, mega popular, center of attraction. I made it like that. I want it like that. I'm living like that. I made it like that. I want it like that. I'm living like that. Yeah.
Doctor?
I never brag, how real I keep it like that. I want it like that. I'm living like that. I made it like that. I want it like that. I'm living like that.
Rewind, selector, come down, rewind, selector,
Like that. I'm living like that. Yeah.
Doctor?
I never brag, how real I keep it, cause it's the best secret. I rock a vest, prestigious, Cuban link, flooded Jesus. Intellects watching Kathy Lee and Regis. My actions are one with the seasons. I want it like that. I'm living like that.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I made it like that. I want it like that. I'm living like that. Yeah.
Doctor?
I never brag, how real I keep it, cause it's the best secret. I rock a vest, prestigious, Cuban link, flooded Jesus. Intellects watching Kathy Lee and Regis. My actions are one with the seasons. A text freezing, executioner. Wintertime I rock a fuck, mega popular, center of attraction, climaxing. My bitches, they be laughing. They either flipping coke for 20 cent, Andrew Jackson. City like Sparks, New York black. Rossi and Martini sipping. Sergio Tacchini flipping. Mad vibe, low price. I blow dice and throw them. 45 by my scrotum. Manifest to do or die.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Doctor?
I never brag, how real I keep it, cause it's the best secret. I rock a vest, prestigious, Cuban link, flooded Jesus. Intellects watching Kathy Lee and Regis. My actions are one with the seasons.
Rewind, selector, come down, rewind, selector,
I want it like that. I want it like that. You whack and see. I made it like that. I want it like that. I want it like that. I made it like that. I want it like that. I want it like that. You whack and see.
Yo. What's good, everybody? What's the deal? Yo, it's your man's Izzy Bears, aka Israel Mills. You know the drill. This is Saturday, so this is the Double Standard Show. Let's go. Let's get it. It's good to see y'all. It's good to be seen. I apologize that I started a little later than I intended to. Yo, it was so much going on. Yo, could y'all believe? Yo, the lights had went out. The lights went out. I'm like, what the freak? I pays my bill. Are they trying to set me up? What is going on? I pays my bill. The lights went out. Then I needed my son's mother to bring me something to eat. I didn't even get to eat it. Because I was like, yo, the lights is out. I'm going to try to stay here till the lights come back on. The lights came back on, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of lights, listen, y'all make sure that y'all hit the like button because likes are absolutely free. Likes don't cost you. Likes cost you at all. They don't cost you shit. So go ahead and do like the homie Trish say, smash the like button.
Come on, push a button.
You heard her. Likes are free. Push the like button.
Push the goddamn button.
Listen, likes are free 99. Likes don't cost you a damn thing. They are free. So the LIKES are free, but the LIGACS, them lights, them cost money, and they cost money. So if you be so kind, if you feel so inclined, support the show, support the stream, you know what I mean? And
show me the money. Spot for a Glock. I took a loss over floss, but still got a knock. Show me the money.
Yo, today's show is Why Won't You Acknowledge What's Real? Won't you acknowledge what's real? Real. I gotta stop playing that. Why won't you know what is real? Why won't you acknowledge what's real? At Chaotic Truth Review. Yo, yesterday, man, and I'm gonna welcome y'all in the building. Give me a second, man. Listen, yesterday, Chaotic Truth, and I know I should not be peeking in on Chaotic Truth, but can I admit something? The brother has grown on me a little bit. I like Chaotic Truth. And I know I'm crazy. But I like Chaotic Truth. Little Jiminy Cricket, little dude. I like Chaotic Truth. Right? He grew on me because, yo, when we used to, back in the days, when I first started out, shout out to my homie Trigger Mike. No Trigger Mike slander, man. Shout out to my homie Trigger Mike. When I used to go over there, Trigger Mike, Chaotic Truth would come over there every once and again. And every single time I would debate with Chaotic Truth, we go back and forth because he would say some crazy shit. It was nowhere near as crazy as the shit that he's saying now, but it was crazy shit nonetheless. And I'm like, yo, come on, man. And I know, you know, the way my blood pressure is set up, the way my life is set up, I got no business peeking in on Chaotic Truth, but every once in a while, I find myself peeking in on the brother. What you up to, brother? What you up to? And I know he up to some bullshit. So, yo, but we gonna review. I was gonna go up there. I was in the midst. I was gonna go up there. And he had this person up there, and this person was spewing all kinds of crazy shit. And the person asked the most asinine question ever to ask, and Chaotic Truth made it seem like, that's a very profound question. That's it. I'm gonna go viral with this. I'm gonna help you, nigga. I'm gonna help you go viral, bitch. My bad. My fault. My bad. My fault. That just jumped out of there. I don't know where that came from. That just jumped out. My fault. Respect. Chaotic Truth. Respect. My bad. That just jumped out of me. I don't know. The ancestors just jumped out on your ass. They jumped out on your ass now, boy. They jumped out of here on your ass, boy. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know where you learned what you learned. And you went to, man, and this is the bad thing. I've seen videos of this guy trying to be president of the Black Club. Literally, I've seen video of little Chaotic with the little lesser, flat top, a little younger, a little smaller, Chaotic Truth standing before the congregation, and they was asking him questions to be president of the Black Club. Did you not get to be president of the Black Club? Is this revenge? Did your villain arc start there? Did your villain arc start there? This man was a teacher. I'm not going to dox him. He said college he went to before, but I'm not going to dox that. He said that, but I will say this. This man has studied so-called Afro-American studies. This man knows better than the shit that he's saying and spewing. He knows better. And that's what's a little disappointing. Even though I got love for my brother Chaotic, he's still my brother. Listen, if you didn't know, I'm the patron saint of Lost Negroes. You heard Uncle Jeff. I'm the patron saint of Lost Negroes. So I can't hate my brother. I can't hate him. He's sick. He needs medicine. and hopefully we can give him a remembrance and a reminder of the medicine that he needs today. Man, these Negroes, why would they do that? They took off my timestamp. They took off my timestamp, y'all. Oh, so security boss came back. Okay, security boss came back. Let me see. Hmm. Man, they took my timestamp out. Give me 1 second, y'all. My timestamp. I had it queued up. I had the video queued up for exactly what I wanted to talk about. Give me a second, y'all. Bear with me. Damn. Sorry, I had I had this. I had it queued up, y'all. I apologize, man. This shit is pissing me off. I had it queued up, and then all of a sudden, it was at the end of the video. Shit. It was a long stream the other day. I apologize. Damn it. Oh, come on, man. I don't have to go through all this shit. Shit, I don't want to go through all this shit. It took my time starting. Yo, make sure y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Because now I gotta look. Now I gotta look and I gotta search. Man, I gotta look and I gotta search. So I need y'all to bear with me. I had it queued up. I swear to you, I did, but it took my cue away. It took my cue away. Shit. Let me see. I think it was somewhere around here. Hold on, yeah, I apologize. Oh shit. He said so much crazy shit, but give me 1 second, man. Damn. My bad, y'all. Damn, I'm so man. This is some bullshit, bro. This some bullshit, y'all. My bad. Damn. I had that shit queued up. All right. So So let me just go here. Freak. So yesterday, I apologize, y'all. We ain't gonna belabor it. And make sure y'all support the show, support the stream. I mean, your brother it's been a hell of a day, man. So yesterday, on Chaotic Truth Live, he had a segment where he allowed a gentleman, I'm gonna call him a gentleman, I'm gonna say it loosely, to pay. It was a white gentleman, and he paid, and he asked the most stupid question ever in the history of questions. And Chaotic Truth made it seem like it was the most profound question he's ever heard. So it was something to the effect of, what has diversity done in favor of American and American societal fabric? It was something to that effect. What has the diversity that America has allowed, quote unquote, done for America? Now, the premise, the very confused premise is, we know that the white people who came over here came from Europe. We know this. They didn't hide that in history. We know that the white man's history on this land started in and around the 1500s. We know this. We know this. It's a historical fact, right? Hold on. We know this, right? So in case you don't know, there were it was a race for the new world, allegedly, right? It was a race for the new world. Now, and we all know, and if you don't know, this land was already inhabited. So how can you discover a land that was already inhabited? I have no earthly idea or clue, right? But you cannot discover a land that's already inhabited, just for the record. But let us go to this. Hold on, fam. I got y'all. Okay. Now, the first, let's look this up so you guys can see this. Support the show, support the stream in the meantime, between time. Now, they said America was founded in 1776, right? But the first English settlers, they tried to come to a place called Roanoke first, right? Roanoke first. Roanoke was in the 1500s, but then the first permanent English settlement is known in Jamestown, Virginia, and that was established in 1607. Okay, but so let me show you this so you can see, and then we're gonna go from there. So we're gonna have a brief lesson, and then we're gonna go into, we got a brief knowledge base, and then we're gonna go there. So the first permanent English settlement in America was Jamestown, Virginia, established on May 14th, 1607, right? Now look, was the first attempted. Let's go to attempted. Let's go to attempted. Okay, the first attempted English settlement, like I said, was Roanoke. And that was towards the end of the 1500s. It was 1587. Roanoke colony is known as the Lost Colony. Okay, just for the record, the Roanoke colony is known as the Lost Colony. Okay, so Roanoke colony in 1587 represents the first attempted English settlement in North America, though it ultimately failed. It's known as the Lost Colony. The Jamestown colony in 1607 was the first permanent English settlement in the continent, established by the Virginia Company of London. Okay. A group of about 117 English settlement led by John White established the first English settlement. This 1587. Outcome, the colony famously disappeared by 1590, leaving behind only the word Croatian carved in a post, leading to its moniker as the Lost Colony. Croatan or Croatian, right? Croatan, the Lost Colony, like I told you, right? So they 117 people basically was deleted. Come on, can we read between the lines? 117 people was basically deleted and sent up out of here. They were sent to the Lord. Okay, the 117 people that came through trying to play, it was like they's living that, they's in that gangster paradise. You heard me? They was in that gangster's paradise. 117 people, mostly men, just try to come through and debo some shit, and they didn't believe them. They needed more people. They went to the wrong place. They didn't believe them. They needed more people. See, they don't talk about that. You don't hear about the Lost Colony that much. Make sure y'all supporting this show, because people have lost their rabbit ass minds, and they know better. They know better.
You lost your rabbit ass mind.
They lost their rabbit ass minds, right? They playing. And who you know in the hood play like that? Ain't nobody playing but them. But we gonna set the record straight, right? We're gonna set the record straight, because this shit has got to stop. The misinformation and the lies has got to stop. Even the white man's internet done told you these people ain't get here till 1600. Even the white man's internet told you these people ain't get here till 1600. So how? And then the land wasn't established until 200 years later almost. So how is this a white country? How is this white people's land? How, Sway, how? Let's just start there. How, Sway? Can someone tell me how is that possible? You just got here. Sir. You just got here. The history of the world. You was a youngin', you was a rookie, and you came through like LeBron. Rookie year, you came through blazing. You've been blazing. You've been doing your thing. You have established yourself like LeBron in the NBA. You came through rookie season, and you've been doing your thing ever since. But let's don't pretend like you invented the NBA. Let's don't pretend like you invented dunking and being nice. Let's don't pretend like that. You ain't nice like that. You just got here. Now, LeBron's nice, but you just got here. Let's get to it. Make sure you subscribe to Kojak 303 Gaming. It's impossible for the folks to recognize the real me in 1998. Shout out to you, circa 1998. What's up, Raj Will? Salute. Living Humbly in the building. What's up, Living Humbly? Salute to JD 1975. Was good, brother. What's going on with you? We're gonna get into this, man, because this don't make no motherfucker sense. And I'm gonna drop the link early because I gotta, man, they moved my son's haircut around, so I gotta go at 2:00 to take him. 2:00 my time. It's 3:00 y'all time. You sure you paid the bill? Is it? Yes, I'm sure I paid the bill, good brother. But y'all can help me out to make sure that they never turn my lights out because I don't pay the bill. If y'all would, if y'all be so kind, if y'all feel so inclined, if y'all support the show, support the stream, I greatly appreciate it. But yes, I pay my bills. Hey, the cold waffle fries do not taste good. Oh, yeah. Now this, I'm an hour behind, so this is breakfast. But it sucked nonetheless. Because I had a bunch of shit going on. So I didn't even get the chance to really eat, and it really was nasty when I did get a chance to eat it. Shout out to Lil Fam. Hey, push the button. Hit the like button. What's up, Lord ADS? What's going on? What's going on with you? All right. Y'all make sure, hey, Too Low Key is in the building. Good to see you, sis. What's going on, Keon? How you doing, man? Look at God. Look at God. Wouldn't let me. Don't do that, Roswell. You good, is. Thank you. What's up, Petty Grass in the middle? What up, though? What up, though? That's why I told you to record when you need, Izzy. Thank you very much for that veteran advice. And you're right. The Audacity Show, you're right. You're right. Usually I do, but unless you're a Black Indian, and I am. And in case you haven't figured that out, I am. I am. Then there was the Mayflower in 1620 when my 13th great grandpa, John Clark, plot of the Mayflower arrived. Okay, shout out to that. Shout out to that. And blacks were over here thousands, hundreds of thousands of years before Columbus came here, when folks from the sea country saw them. They left and returned to the sea country. Yep. All right. What you think about the outstanding game from Bronny? I didn't get to see it. That's what I think about it. I saw Bronny. I didn't get to see it. Did the Lakers win? I'm pissed, living humbly. I paid for a subscription to NBA TV on my phone, and all of a sudden I was scrolling through and it went black, and I ain't been able to watch the game. I saw like the first 5 minutes of the game. I saw Bronny hit like 5 free throws or 6 free throws or something crazy like that. I didn't get to see it. Did the Lakers win? I don't even know. Shout out to TV Trucker. Sorry, I've been busy. Hey, no doubt. Don't never apologize for sending me money. I appreciate you. Y'all be like my man TV Trucker that set it off and set it off right. Y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean?
Thanks, man.
Hey, y'all.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine.
Now, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Some things I say, I don't know how I know what I'm saying. Can I be real with y'all? Let me say it. And I know this is gonna sound crazy. Some things I say and I have said, I say it with confidence because I know that it's true, but I don't know how I know it's true. I don't know how it's true. I can't point it out to you. But what I will do today is I will attempt to stick strictly to the script, and I will show you on the white man's internet from the information that he allows you to know that what Chaotic Truth and them are saying is some bullshit. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to attempt to show you on the white man's internet with their information that what Chaotic Truth and them is saying is some bullshit. It don't even make sense. Common sense. It goes against all common sense, all reasoning, but we're going to get to it. So we're clear. In 1587, Europeans came here. They came to Roanoke County. It was 117 of them. It failed. They call it the Lost Colony. Okay? You see that? It was carved into a post leading to its moniker as the Lost Colony. That word right there. Croatan. I don't know. But anyway, but then about 20 years later, to be exact, 20 years later, they came back, but they went to Jamestown. And then they had a colony. Okay, so that's 1607. The Virginia Company of London established Jamestown on the banks of the James River. It marked the beginning of a sustained English presence in North America and the beginning of the United States colonial history. The early years were difficult, with settlers facing famine, disease, and conflict with the local native tribes. They had conflict with the local native tribes. Famine, disease. Now, family, it took these mother effers 92 years. You see, the survival was eventually secured by leaders like John Smith and the development of tobacco as a profitable export, though it remained the capital of Virginia's only until 1699. That's 92 years. That's 92 years. Family, didn't they tell us some stories about some MFers coming over with some blankets and giving these people the blankets with the diseases? And didn't I tell y'all before that, them people coming over here was going to, it is almost impossible for them to acclimate. It would have taken them hundreds of years to be able to acclimate to the environment. Got you. Number one, they came over here and they got sick from diseases. The people here would not have got sick from diseases from them. It would not have happened. It would not have happened because the people here were already on their land, in their place, and their inhabitants. Now you say, oh, well, that substantiates that they brought people all the way from Africa over here. So what happens to the people that was here already? If they brought people all the way from Africa over here, where are the boats? Like my man said, where are the boats? They only got one, which is the Cotillia, which brought 112 people over to the shore of Alabama, which they call it Africa Town, over near Mobile. Where are the boats? Besides the Cotillia, where are the boats? Where are the boats? Where are the boats? The people of Mobile that come from Africa Town, those, 13 families, I think it was, 13 or 17 families, I can't remember the exact, so don't quote me on that, but I do know that they were brought over, even though slavery was supposed to be abolished, they were brought over from Africa and brought to the coast, to Mobile, and they established themselves there. They still have the traditions passed down. Now, a lot of them don't speak the language anymore, I don't believe, but they still have the traditions and the stories and the orations passed down. They did a very interesting documentary on it. When you get a chance, check it out. It's an Africa Town documentary. They found that boat. Where are the other boats? Where are the other boats? What happened to the people that was already here? Wait a minute. You're telling me the white man said it in the white man's internet. You're telling me that the early years were difficult with settlers facing famine. They were hungry, diseases, and conflicts with the locals. Where did the locals go? That's 1699. We see, come on, originally they right there. We see it 1699. Right? They led us to believe, excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. 1699, right? Right? They led us to believe. Listen, y'all, let's do some math. Let's do some math. Let's do some math. Where's this 400 years of slavery they're talking about? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The only way for 400 years of slavery let's say 1619 was the establishment of the transatlantic slave trade, which was noted, right? 1619, right? Was The mother effers just got here 1607. The mother effers just got here 1607. Are you watching? Are you listening? These mother effers just got here 1607, and the alleged start of the transatlantic slave trade started in 1619, to work the land, right? You pick people from a whole nother continent to come to a whole new continent that was giving you disease, that you was fighting the natives and all this shit. But yet and still, you got time to go get mother effers from all the way thousands and thousands of miles away. Bring them thousands and thousands of miles here to work for you for free. Nigga, please. Nigga, please.
Nigga, what?
You lost your rabbit ass mind.
If y'all don't support this damn show, I'm gonna use the white man's internet. If y'all don't support this damn show, we're gonna take it. If y'all don't support this guy doggone show, I don't know what, everybody throw $5 at me. Are y'all serious? Are y'all serious? Listen, they said it. Let's go back. Jamestown was the successful one. The lost colony, all these people are gone. I'm just gonna let you know. A group of about 117 English settlers, led by John White, established the first English settlement on Rona Island. The outcome was a failure. Famously disappeared. The colony famously disappeared less than 3 years later. It famously disappeared, leaving behind only, meaning all them people were gone, only the word Croatio, not Croatian. That's what I'm gonna call it. The lost colony. They weren't there. In 1607, according to the white man's internet, was the successful colonization of Jamestown, Virginia. Slavery, the so-called transatlantic slave trade, the so-called transatlantic slave trade started in 1619, right? Let me hold on. I'm gonna use only the white man's internet. I'm not gonna go over what I know already. Let's go to the white man's internet. My bad. Only the white man's internet, y'all. My fault. Let's go to the white man's internet. We're gonna toggle between screens. I got y'all. Only the white man's internet. So y'all don't have to take it from me. Okay? While the official start of slavery in the land that became the United States is generally marked by the arrival of the first enslaved Africans in English-controlled North America, August 1619, it's important to note that forms of slavery, including African enslavement and Native American enslavement, existed in the Americas before this. How? 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 They brought them with them? They say, you know what? You know what we need when we go to our new place to furnish our new place? We need some Africans. That's what we need. We need some Africans to furnish our new place. You know that we don't got no dresser. We ain't got no bed. We ain't got no closet. But we need some Africans to go to a land where people was already there. They told you that. Where people was already there to build it up. And allegedly in Africa, they were savages. How does that make sense? All of this time, they've been selling you a dream that allegedly in Africa, those people were savages. How do you take savages from another place to build a civilization? How does that happen? How does that happen? You're taking savages to build a civilization in a place already inhabited by people. Somebody, listen, we're just gonna have some common sense conversation. I don't got no whole bunch of beautiful words for you. I don't have no whole bunch of magic bean dust for you today. I'm gonna speak to you straight up, and I'm gonna ask you some really simple questions. Some shit that just came to my mind, like, huh? How does that make any sense? You're telling me, you told me. I'm reading. I can read. Let me take off my glasses so I can see. I can read. It's a Christmas miracle. Let me go to the other one real quick. Because something just ain't right. Y'all support the show, man, especially if you want your comments highlighted red today, because we're going to have a class, man. We're going to have a fun master class. Y'all support the show, man. Support the stream. For real. Because I already got a headache. Let me go get some doggone medicine. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna play something delightful for y'all in the meantime, between time. Shout out to Queen Sanaa. Let's play. Y'all want to hear some Queen Sanaa? Y'all want to hear the players anthem? What y'all want to hear? Y'all tell me real quick. Y'all want to hear Queen Sanaa? Y'all want to hear the players anthem? Tell me real fast. Quickly, please. Quickly. All right, man. Y'all take it too long. Y'all want to hear Queen Sanaa or the players anthem? The player? All right, I got y'all. Players anthem. Dang, man, if I ain't on camera, y'all ain't gonna stick around. All right, that's cool. Give me a second. So we're gonna get back to it. I spilled some water on my shirt, but it's all good, man. So we're gonna go back to it. Check it out. So for the people, these are simple questions that should be asked. We're gonna be real simple. We're gonna be real practical and real simple, right? We're not gonna get complicated. We're not gonna do no advancedness. We're not gonna do none of that. We just gotta stick to the facts that's given to us, and then we're gonna dissect the facts that's given to us, and we're gonna come to a logical conclusion. Is that cool? Can we come to a logical conclusion? I'm just saying, because I'm just telling you that the shit never made sense to me from the beginning. Even before I asked my grandma, I asked my grandma and my cousin, or whatever the case may be. Even before that, it never made sense to me. That's why I asked my grandma. That's why I asked my nana. That's why I asked her. Right? Because it never made sense to me. And they never talked about it. So I asked her, I'm like, wait a minute, we were slaves? She said, hell no. I said, huh? What you mean, Nana? We all were slaves. We were slaves. I apologize. I didn't ask about no slavery. I'm lying. I asked about was we from Africa. My bad. I said, we from Africa? My people from Africa? She said, hell no. Nah. That's what I mean, my fault. Yo, so I'm talking about slavery too much. Okay. Let's go. This is what we got so far. Y'all tell a friend to come on in. Y'all support the show. I'm gonna open up the panel so y'all could try to roast me or y'all could try to flame me in a minute. I got you. Yo, the original colony was in Roanoke. It was 117 people. They all disappeared. 3 years later, they was all gone. The only thing left behind was the word, whatever this word is. Croatoan, Croatian, I don't know, Croatoan, meaning lost colony. It was carved into a post leading to its moniker as the lost colony, right? So now look, Jamestown, 17 years later, technically 20 years later from the first colonists, they came back. Different people came back. And they established a colony in Virginia, Jamestown. But they faced challenges. What were their challenges? They faced famine, meaning they starved. They faced diseases, which means that whole blanket thing that I've been saying, some bullshit. It don't even make sense. The English people came and gave the natives blankets that made them sick. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. They would have had to use stuff from here, bro. Y'all don't get it. And if they had the blankets, they would have got sick themselves, bro. Come on, man. What y'all think this was, 2025 and 1600? What are we talking about? But anyway, I'm sorry, because I'm not going to, I went off script. I'm going back on script. My bad. So the white folks, the colonists, faced diseases, and also these white folks face conflicts or fights with Native American tribes. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta go slightly off script a little bit. Let me get on cam and let me go slightly off script a little bit. Wait a minute. Hold on. Was I the only one that was told that originally when the colonists came, that they got along with the natives and the natives was walking them around and they was treating them good and they was giving them corn and they was making trays with the... Was I the only one that was told that story? Did I make that shit up? Someone tell me quick, y'all. Y'all gotta be quick. Did I make that shit up? Was I the only one that thought that the natives was shared corn and shared tobacco and they just welcomed the white man in and said, hey, white man, come in. Hey, how you doing, Mr. White Man? Hey. Wow. Welcome, white man. Come on. Okay, I wasn't the only one. Only me and Raj Will. So me and you, Raj Will, was the only one because we older. So we was the only ones that was taught that the natives and the English settlers got along when they first came. It was no problems. It was no conflicts. They just was kumbaya. And, they showed them around and they let them pick what they wanted and they was trading. They was happy. But wait, the white man's internet says something different off the top. Oh, but so you was told that too. They didn't welcome the white man. They lied to us about everything. Oh, okay. Yeah, about everything. Okay, cool. So only me, Raj Will, and Kojak 3 and 3 the Great was told that. Okay, the rest of you Negroes knew better. So shout out to y'all. Y'all knew better. Okay, so they're facing famine, diseases. These are the settlers, and conflicts with the local native tribes. Because this ain't even correct. Native American tribes, how when America wasn't even established officially until 1776. See, this is the bullshit that they will tell you. It's all bullshit. How was they Native American tribes when Jamestown was established in 1607 and America as an institution wasn't established until 1776 when they signed the Declaration of Independence from Britain, allegedly? Ooh, we gonna get into this. Oh man, my fault. I'm gonna stick to the script. My fault. Only script to the script. Deep dive AI mode. Dive deeper in AI mode. Shall we dive deeper in AI mode? Exactly. How did all those Africans? Because Brazil is close. Look at a map. Africans were probably brought to Brazil. That's why they still kind of are who they are. You could tell they don't look like us. Africans were brought to Brazil. Not nowhere near, but they didn't say the same numbers, brother. Look at where Brazil is at. Hold on. Let's do this. My man TB Trucker wants to know. Let's look at Brazil. Let me show you something. Hold on. Let me show you something, family. This is how close this shit is. I mean, it's not close, but it's much closer than where they tried to say the mugs was at where we at. It would make more sense. But the numbers are much less, and that's why. It makes more sense, and the numbers are much less. Look at where they said the Africans came from. Do I believe like 6,000? The homie, they told you the truth. They said the king has 6,000 enslaved Africans. Do I believe that they were sold to the Portuguese and the Portuguese brought them to Brazil, and that's why they speak Portuguese in Brazil now? Yes. Like 6,000, not all at one time, but 6,000. But they trying to sell you on 3 million. Get the absolute F out of here. Look at how relatively close it is. That's Brazil. That's Western Africa right there for the record. Modern day Benin. Where the Dahomey tribe came from. I'm just saying. Shout out to Romello 747. Bad cop. Appreciate you, bro. The term native, dealing with Native Americans, are part and parcel to the Know Nothing Party. Best illustration is the movie Gangs of New York. I don't hurt faces, I hurt feelings. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Salute to you, my guy, Romello 747 Badcott. Y'all be like Romello 747 Badcott and TB Trucking and support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? We gotta get to this chaotic truth, but I'm building the premise. We're gonna get into this chaotic truth in a second. I'm definitely opening up the panel. I'm building the premise. Y'all bear with me. Support this show, man. Support your interest.
God damn it, I like the way you do business.
Make money, make money. When shit hit the fan, we'll take money.
Yeah, Mayor 963, and then there's that. Look at how the landmass fits like a puzzle. At one point, they were attached as one. Yeah, then there's that. Then there's that. Huh. Hey, Vic Vegeta, shout out to Freak Wrestler said, hey, somebody better tell him Columbus was a spy. So you're saying that there's no records for paper trail of Africans being sold in this country? No, I'm not saying that, bro. That's not what I'm saying. I believe that there were some Africans, but I just told you that there was 113 or 117. Hold on real quick. I got you. 110. I just told you the Catilda ship brought 110 enslaved Africans to Mobile, Alabama in 1860, where they were taken to an area that became Africatown. The ship itself was called the Cotillia, not Africatown on the Cotillia. The community founded by the survivor is known as Africatown. Okay? So I just told you, I know for a fact there was some Africans brought over here. But you know how I know that for a fact? Because the people are still there and still tell the stories and still have their heritage and still have their lineage and still have their language or a remnant of their language. And the boat was found. TB Trucking. Let me say that again. I know for a fact there were some Africans brought over here. But see how everybody leaves? Nobody wants the truth. They like to be told nothing by nobodies. This is why we don't do this. This is crazy. This is insanity. This is why we don't do this. Because when you present the truth, when you present the facts, when you show what it is, nobody wants. It's much more entertaining, it's much more funny, and it's much more cute to hear bullshit all day, every day, right? To hear shit like this all day, every day. This is what y'all came here for. I got y'all. No problem. I got y'all. This is what y'all came here for. Let me give y'all what y'all want. I got you. We got it over here. Here.
That's a lot of money. I mean, how much do you think he's worth? What do you think his net worth?
And he needs to go ahead and just, you know what, maybe pull some equity, get the credit card, just invest in yourself. We go to college, don't we? 20,000, that's nothing. 20,000.
This is what you want to hear.
We as Black people focus our attention on Africa and maybe building our resources up and connecting with them and trying to build our own thing instead of the old Martin Luther leading Black people into a burning house. That it's just crazy to me.
Dude, I've done shows literally trying to help people move to Africa. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I've done literally shows where I've said, bro, get your passport. Learn how to get a visa. What country? I'll help you. What are you talking about? I've done many. Whoa.
Why the MAGA hat?
Whoa, stop.
Why go to a country you're not from? Why go to a continent that you're not from? You just going to Africa? What country in Africa are you going to? You're just going to Africa? What country are you going to? Where are your people from? Now, Cole know where his people from. There's other people, my people, George and them, they know where their people from. There's other people, my other friends, my other people, my mans and them, they know where their people from. But where are you going to in Africa? What country? You just going to Africa? Okay. But this is what y'all want. I got y'all.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. Because hold on.
Okay, I'll stop.
I've done dozens of shows like that. Security boss who's live right now, she's called in, sir, from South Africa. I've encouraged people to move to these places. What on earth are you talking about?
So why the MAGA hat then?
Well, what do you think is wrong with the MAGA hat?
Well, it tells the world that in particular.
Shout out to security boss that moved to South Africa. So she did move to South Africa. Okay, I didn't really know about that. Y'all make sure y'all support the show, support the stream in the meantime, between time, man. Support the show, support the stream. This shit is crazy. What's up? What's up, Burgess? Hey, peace and lots and LOLs, y'all. All shout out to you. Salute to you. Y'all make sure y'all supporting the show, man. Come on, man. He's a MAGA African. Since Nigeria, the Congo, Sierra Leone, Croatia, and Sudan ain't looking for me and my family, why should I go over there? I'm American. Shout out to that. If y'all want your comments highlighted in red, make sure you support the show. I don't think moving to Africa is going to solve anything. It's not. It's not. Moving to Africa is not, because you don't even, you may not be, your people may not be from there. I don't care what the DNA test tells you that's already rigged. Shout out to Andrew Taylor. What's happening, people? I've been listening from the offset. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. Look at that Sambo over there. Look at him. Look at him. Let me make sure I got everybody. Look at how the landmass fit. Yeah, I got you. Shout out to Romello 747. He said, "Oh hell, the King Kojak, the Lord, the Great." I almost got kicked out of grade school and college for saying the same shit. Shout out to you. I know you one of the smart ones. Get in and welcome. What's up, guys? What's up, Gas Mask? What's up, Studio Mansion? What's going on? Is this a Nightish production? What is a Nightish? Yeah, that's a Nightish production. Talking about the song. What's up, Cash Kid? Even talking about that song? Yeah, that's a Nightish production. It's all water droughts and mud huts. Damn. What's up, Conscious Moron? What's going on? The phrase 400 years of slavery in America refers to 400th anniversary in 2009 of the arrival of the first enslavement Africans in settlement of colony of Virginia. And so you telling me, okay, you talking about those 5 people? You talking about those 5 people that landed in Jamestown? Is that what you're telling me? That was it was 5. It was literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in 2019, but yo, they've been screaming about 400 years of slavery since the 80s, though. Oh my guy, Conscious Moron. They've been screaming about 400 years of slavery since the 80s. So if the Emancipation Proclamation was signed in 1865, and the first 5, it was 5, by the way, 5 Africans allegedly came to Jamestown, Virginia, in 1619, I approximate that is about 236 years, right? Excuse me, sorry, I didn't say I meant 36. 266 years, right? That's far from 4. If you count 1619, let's do the math, right? Because I may be off. If you count 1619 to 1865, let's do it like this. $246 years, like I said. So it's just 400 just sounds better? Does 400 years just sound better? We're going to 2019. Does 400 years sound better? Because I remember in the 80s they was talking about 400 years. They've been talking about that since I've been born. They've been talking about 400 years of slavery. I'm just saying. Let's get back to the Bible nonsense that y'all love to hear. Let's go. Y'all support the show, man. Support the show, support the stream now, man.
particularly the African diaspora, it tells them that you're a crazy person, that we got it good going on over here in captivity, and you all should join in because we got it going on in captivity. That's what you're telling the world.
You believe that you are in captivity, sir?
Well, how would you describe it?
Yo, what's going on? Vet Life 81, what's good with you, man? What's good, Trevor Jackson? It ain't a boat in 2025 that could make it from Africa to America. Woo! Are you serious? I don't know about that, Trevor. Wow. You saying you don't think there's a boat even in 2025 that could make it? I don't know about that, Trevor. Shout out to my people, Trevor Jackson TV. I can't go that route with you. I don't know. But I know that somebody needs to do that, though. I'm just confused on if we were already here. Why do American Indians hate us so much? Because, yo, man. First of all, American Indians don't hate you. Let me just say this. First of all, American Indians don't hate you. Not the real ones. No, they don't hate you. How do I know? Because my nephews are my brother's wife. E is a native. One of the ones that you would believe is a native. And my nephews, shout out to my two nephews, my three nephews, three. They are natives. So they don't hate you. But guess what? In some places, I sold Kirby's door to door. In some places, those natives are actually white folks, and all they do is talk shit about the white man. They don't even hate you either. Because of the Dawes rolls and them $5 Indians getting on the Dawes rolls. Then you have people who are not actually native to America that paid to get their family the benefits and to get on the rolls to get those rolls, to get those benefits. So no, natives, if you really come across some Native Americans, they don't hate you. They don't hate you. I'm sure there's prejudice. Look, shit. Look, this nigga look blacker than you and he act like he hates you. This nigga look blacker than you and he act like he hates you. Jesse Lee Peterson is blacker than you and he act like he hates you. What do you mean you're confused? You shouldn't be confused, beloved. There's nothing confusing about it. You've been tricked. The world has been tricked. So can you point out some people of every race or color that hate black people because of the propaganda and lies that have been told? Absolutely. Without question. Does that mean that most or all natives hate black people? Absolutely not. Thank you, JD. Appreciate you hitting that back cave, bro. Shout out to my man JD 1975. Y'all be like JD 1975 and support the show, support the stream, support your interest, man. I'm telling y'all, support your interest. This is the very simplistic way of breaking this stuff down, man. This is the very simplistic way of breaking this down. Shout out to my guy JD 1975. Because of JD 1975, we only need 27 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all help us reach our goal, man. Help us reach our goal today, man. Help us reach our goal today. Support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, JD.
Thanks, man. I got money.
We're about to open up the panel shortly in about a few minutes. Let me get to this, and then we're going to open up the panel. Thank you to Amir the civic street professor, appreciate $20. After the fall of the Moors in 1492, the original takeover of lands outside of the control of the Catholic paper was in 1494 when the Treaty of Tordesillas was established. Shout out to you, man. Thank you very much. I'm gonna open up the panel if y'all want to get in on this, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
God damn it, I like the way you do business.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just trying to climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine, 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 fine. No matter what the
Islam, brother, Islam. Good to see you, brother. Let's get to it. Let's get to it a little bit more, and then we're gonna open up the panel. Let's go.
How would I describe America, the United States of America? Is that what you are asking me?
Yeah, considering because
let me answer your question.
Okay.
I would describe it as being 12 years old in the 5th grade or the 6th grade. The last day of school, and the last day of school is a Friday every single day. That's the way I would describe America. America is Friday every single day in the United States of America. That's the best way I can describe it. It's how about this? Not just that, it's Friday every single day and you got paid every day. That's how I would describe America. I don't know what you were talking about. Maybe you were living in captivity. I'm not living in captivity. I love America, son.
Okay, so let me ask you this: name one institution, name one that Black people, let's just say, just in America, control. Name one institution.
I can't name any that Black people control.
Oh, okay. So we don't control our children's education. No. You know.
Man, this is crazy. Yo, listen, I'm about to drop the link, man. I'm about to drop the link. Y'all come through, kick it with your boy. I'm about to drop the link. Let's talk about this because there is a lot of lies, a lot of misinformation, a lot of things. And it's really simple to go through. Like, we could really just go through it line by line, precept by precept, and we could get the questions asked and answered because it's really common sense at this point. Putting a lot of this stuff together is really common sense at this point. All you got to do is look at what's being said and just say, hey, and then cross-reference it with what else is being said and say, hey, does that make sense? And 9 times out of 10 is going to be like, hell no, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense that you're telling me that the transatlantic slave trade started in 1619, but you also mentioned it was before that. But the truth of the matter is that there was only 5 people that came in 1619, 5 Africans, right? But beside that the people were here already. You tried in 1587, and by 1590, your ass was gone and no one could find you. Then you got your cousin and them to come in 1607, 20 years later, and they established a colony. But you're telling me 12 years later, after all this disease, after all this fighting, after all of this starving to eat, that you brought all these Africans over here and it changed everything? That's what you're telling me? But yet it's still Africans in Africa that have their own infrastructure, that have their own whatever. You're telling me that they can't do this, they can't do that. You need to get a refund, need to bring their ass back. That's what you're telling me. It don't make sense. Y'all make sure y'all support the show, man. Hit the link. Hit the link. Let's talk about it. I'm trying to find a place where this guy was talking to this white man, and this white man asked the most ridiculous question, and he made it seem like it was the most profound question that he's ever heard. Chaotic made it seem like it was the most profound shit that he's ever heard in his life. And I'm like, how? Give me a second, though. I'm going to find it. You know, Jay Piss was up there, so Jay Piss was up there for a minute. Cash Kid even was up there for a second. They got rid of your ass, Cash Kid. God, dog. You was only up there for a hot second, Cash Kid. Shout out to Security Boss. I wonder what Security Boss had to say. Let me find this one part, and then I want to hear what Security Boss had to say. I didn't know she was in South Africa. She looked like she belonged there, though. Shout out to her. Security Boss look African. Security Boss, shout out to the sister. Security Boss look African, y'all. Look, Security Boss look like she bathing in her blacklist like she African. She look African. What's up, JG? In the booth was good. She look African. So shout out to her. She probably fit right in. Shout out to the sister Security Boss. But I'm trying to find out this one spot. Yeah, I got y'all. Yo, the panel's open, though. The panel's open if y'all want to come up and kick it. Let's talk about it. Yo, Diddy got 4 years, 4 years and some months. We could talk about that. Daggone, what's the name? Cardi B and Nicki Minaj is arguing, fussing back and forth, hitting below the belt, way below the belt. We could talk about that. So we can talk about it. So there's a lot of things going on, a lot of things we could talk about. Let's talk about it. But y'all support the show, support the stream. In the meantime, between time, support the show, support the stream. In the meantime, between time. Hold on. So it's around here. Let's see, it's around here. I'm almost there, y'all. This man made it seem like this man, I guess because he paid to extend the show. I guess that's what it was. He paid to extend the show. So he made it seem like this man talking just said like the most profound shit that he's ever heard. And like, I don't agree with Roland Martin necessarily. I don't even listen to Roland Martin. Like, for what? Like, I don't even listen to these niggas. But it's like, okay, it must be right around here. Give me a second, y'all. Come on, man. Damn, y'all. Anybody got that timestamp when that white boy got up there and asked that crazy ass question? Anybody got the timestamp? What's up, Lord ADS? That white man got up there and asked that crazy ass question. That man acted like it was the most profound question that he's ever heard in his life. Like, yeah, well, and then he started just buck dancing. All of a sudden, he started ding ding ding. He started Jiminy Cricket and shit. He started ding 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 ding, Bojangling and shit. Yeah, the white man's country. Yeah, the white man's country. Yeah, without everybody diverse, nigga. How do you keep, bro? If you have a building, and that building is brick and vinyl siding, you can paint over the bricks. It's still bricks. You can paint over the bricks, but it's still bricks and it's still a part of the foundation of that house. The vinyl siding is just some siding that you can take off and change. So the vinyl siding can't say to the brick, yo, we're the foundation. No, you're not. You're vinyl siding. You can come off, you can come on, you can change. You might look good one day, you get dusty and dirty, you spray it off. You're vinyl siding. We're the bricks. The vinyl siding don't get to say to the bricks, oh, well, this is our house. No, it's not. You're not the foundation of that house. You might have more vinyl siding because your ass is broke. No offense to nobody. You might have more vinyl siding than you have brick. That still don't change the bricks. That still don't change the bricks. Be Better Now said the natives are darker as Africans if they are real. That's not necessarily true. Just like you have all different shades and colors of people who are born by the same parents, you have different shades and colors of natives depending on where they lived at geographically in this country. You have different shades of people. The natives are so many colors or hues because the white man graped them just like the white man has graped us. Well, graped us. We are, I know you. I'm a native, brother. They graped people. Shit. Let's be effing for real. Ta-da. Today. Ta-da. Actually, the U.S. Navy ships can do it. Them aircraft carriers most definitely can do it. Okay, I believe that. Yeah, I remember hearing 400 years of slavery in the 80s too, and a shorty, and even back then, it didn't make complete sense. It doesn't. And that's not to take away from the plight of the people, right? That's not to take away from the plight of the people, because did slavery exist? Yes, slavery existed. Conscious Moron was that after slavery was abolished, slave ships typically met several fates. Some were sold for other illegal cargo transport, while others were destroyed or scuttled to hide evidence of illegal trading. AI say. Okay. AI is a god doggone lie in this particular case. God doggone lie. Listen, they told you about an Easter bunny and Santa Claus too. They told you about a unicorn and about a Yeti and shit too.
Nigga, what? You lost your rabbit ass mind.
So it's convenient. These mother effers have dinosaur bones from millions and millions of years ago and can construct full dinosaurs, tell you what they ate, tell you what they look like. But a damn slave ship 200 years ago, they can't find that shit. Let me say that again. Let me say that again, because y'all ain't heard me. Y'all ain't heard me. Do you know how much an alleged slave ship would be worth? The Catilda, which they found this shipwrecked and messed up. And then they preserved it, or they used the parts for and those things sold for thousands or hundreds of thousands, if not a whole bunch of money. Do you understand what a slave ship would be worth? And you're telling me, oh, well, they repurposed. Well, if they repurposed the ship, then would they not say, oh, well, this ship came from 1800 and this is a slave ship? Just like the buildings in Montgomery, Alabama, where they housed on Commerce Street, where they housed the slaves, where the EJOC is today, there's still the market square there where you can see where they was auctioned off. There's still the building where those people was housed. It's still the Riverway, you know, the Riverwalk where those people had that big incident. The significance of it for people that don't know is that's where the alleged slaves were brought in and sold at auction. They were brought there on the Riverwalk. That's why that was such a epic situation. That's why it was so huge. The EJOC, you know, Brian Stevenson, the guy, what's the name of that movie again that Michael B. Jordan played in? What's the name of that movie? You know, Brian Stevenson, the big lawyer that does, he has a building in that, he made that the EJOC. It's still here. It still exists. And they have the historic markers that show it. If you ever go to Montgomery, Alabama, go there, downtown, Commerce Street, and you can see, go to the riverboat where that incident happened, where the famous chair was hit, and you can see it. It's still here. All of it. It's still here. But the slave ships, the most crucial, critical part, where are the boats? They found the Catilda. It took them a while, allegedly, but they found the Catilda that housed 110 Africans in 1860 that brought them to Mobile, Alabama, and that town is still there. It's called Africatown. And the people are still there, and they know their heritage, and they know their lineage, and they know that their people came from Africa. It was 110 of them. 110. Let me 110 of them. 110. And if you understand where Mobile is at, 110 of them. 110. 110 of them. 110. Shout out to the Lynching Museum in Montgomery. Be Better Now said I went to the Lynching Museum. I think that's in Montgomery too. Yeah, I went to the Lynching Museum. That was crazy. Yeah, I think they have the Lynching Museum in Montgomery. I've been there once. I think a while ago. Yeah, when it first opened up. Shout out to that. I went to Montgomery, and I went there. I went to the Lynching Museum. If you pay taxes, take them things, have IDs to police, drive with license, you're a slave. Shout out to you, Brian. Shout out to you. What's up, Abiwadi? Peace. And the Gullah Geechee have here's some history in it. Those people are from Africa, bro. Those are the people that's from Africa. The people that's from Africa, they still know it today because they still have their traditions paid down. All of us confused Negroes that don't know nothing from nothing, guess what? Your people, 10 times out of 10, were not from Africa. Your nana ain't never told you. Your granddaddy ain't. If your nana, your granddaddy, your great-granddaddy, your great-great-great-granddaddy, if you lucky enough, ain't never told you nothing about no Africa, 10 times out of 10, you ain't from Africa. You just was moved around this continent from one place to another place, and your people was confused. 10 times out of 10, they ain't told you about no boat. Now, Simon Norfolk and them, that prince that got taken from the homie and them, but 10 times out of 10, if you ain't got no stories like that, if they ain't had no oration passed down to you, if you don't have you was not from Africa. Point blank, period. Because the story that they selling you don't even make no sense. Not to mention, most of the early inventions of this country, even to this day, are so-called black people. I don't know why people act like, oh, y'all ain't never created anything. Y'all ain't never invented. Are you serious? Do you not know who Garrett Morgan is? Do you not know who Lewis Lattimore is? Do you not know who Benjamin Banneker is? Do you not know who Granville T. Woods is? Do you not know? Do you not know? Eli Whitney is? Do you not know? George Washington Carver is? Most of the inventors of the things that you have and you enjoy and you use are so-called black men. Do you not know who Charles S. Drew is? Charles Williams? Drew, do you not know who these people are? Even Ben Carson, it was among us. Now, innovation, technology. Do you not know who Brother Stewart is? You don't know who David Stewart is? You don't know who Reginald Johnson is? You don't know who... The list goes on. Robert Johnson, Robert Smith. Yo, the list goes on. You don't know who these people are? Madam C.J. Walker. Yo, the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. But we didn't never create anything. We didn't never invent anything. Eli Whitney was black, bro. Eli Whitney was black. I know they tried to play him. They tried to switch his idea. Eli Whitney was black, bro. He absolutely was black. Yeah, but there's a whole bunch today, too. That's what I'm saying. Yo, David Stewart is doing some phenomenal things with Worldwide Technologies. Shout out to him. He's doing some phenomenal things with Worldwide Technologies. Let's see what this young man has to say. Hey, listen, no doxing, no trigger words. Let me see. And I promise you, if you use a racial slur, it won't be no time before I drop you off the panel. It'll be so fast. Hold on, give me a second, man, because I don't know you like that. Give me 1 second.
What's up, bro?
What's going on with you, Brian? How you doing, man?
Pretty good. I know we're talking about slavery. And that's one of the topics I get into as well. So I'm down to talk about it.
All right, let's talk about it. What say you?
So I say most people are slaves. Like when I walk around the city, I ask people, "Are you free or a slave?" They'll be like, "Oh, I'm free. I think I'm free." I'd be like, "Do you pay taxes? Do you take the COVID vaccine?
Oh,
you drive a license?"
Yeah. That's a trigger word, family. That's a trigger word. That
that word. Yeah, I'm not trying to get medical advice. We'll use a different word.
The jab.
The jab. You know, like, did you pay taxes? Did you boxing? You take jabs. What else? When you drive a car, do you have license plates on it? And what else was the other one? Drive with license plates. Damn, I put it in chat, but yeah, it's just stuff like that, bro. Like if you're handing IDs to police, like that's slavery, bro. All that shit.
I get you. I guess, but the main issue that we have in the community is that people make it seem as if melanated people made no contribution to this country, which is just not true, right? I could agree exactly with what you're saying. At the same time, that's a little different issue, right? That's something that you have to look into and be able to go through the proper procedures to get free, so to speak, right? At the same time, we have people that look like us, that look like me, and they're spewing this rhetoric and making it seem like this is a so-called white country, which it clearly could not be.
Yeah, I mean the race, the skin color and all this stuff, man. To me, it's like you got blood in you that either resonates with freedom or it don't. I don't care if you're black, white, purple, green. If you resonate with freedom and you're down to stand 10 toes, like we got gangsters in the hood, right? That are like, I stand 10 toes on business. But the business is falling for a CIA psyop that's got them killing their peers in the neighborhood, killing the kids you grew up with. That ain't fucking standing on business. Standing on business would be a freedom fighter, a political prisoner, someone who's willing to go to jail and sacrifice and be harmed one way or another for justice, for freedom, bro. And we live in a fucked up time where we need freedom fighters, people that stand on business. We need these gangsters from the hood to stand on real motherfucking business, not on fucking bullshit killing each other.
I got you. We've reached our F-bomb quota. You know what I'm saying? Because, like not for nothing, you know, the channel, you know what I'm saying, you know that when we use certain words or whatever the case may be, they silence us. So, you know, what you're saying is not necessarily wrong at all. At the same time, if we could find a more, you know what I mean? So that,
I got you, bro, for real.
So
I got you.
So I appreciate you. You know, because we definitely reached our F-bomb quota for today.
My bad.
You used them all, man. You used all the F-bombs there was to use. But I'm listening to you. So I mean, listen, I don't think there's anything wrong with what you said thus far. What you said is true, right? At the same time, again, I think the problem is most people do not know who they are. And the journey to getting free has to begin with knowing who you are first, and then second, going towards your freedom. Because if you don't know who you are, it's of no consequence anyway.
Yeah, and I think that stems to, like, it's not what you think, it's how you think. So if we're going to be leaders up here and try to set an example for people on how to behave and try to have them emulate how we move, it's like how you look at the world. It's like how your brain works. It's, you know what, I'm trying to language this out, but I don't have it fully figured out just yet. But I know I'm onto something with that. It's how you think, how you look at the world, not really what's going on in the world, because there's so much deception and trickery and bullshit and falsities going on right now that it's how you think. How do you think? Like,
can you really think? I mean, that's really what it boils down to. Are you a thinker? Are you a critical thinker that has the ability to think for yourself? Or are you just a programmed, conditioned robot running around here?
Right, because it's like, it's like, can you figure that's that? I think that's what you're onto it, because God gave us all a gift of knowing right from wrong, the gift of discernment. So when we make decisions, we know deep down whether it's the right move or the wrong move. And so, you know, we're getting all this information about what's going on in the world, what's happening, but we need to get back to our gut instincts and just, it's not so much what's it, because there could be, like, even with AI, bro, we can't trust really even videos so much that we see. We got to trust our gut instincts. And what is our gut instincts telling us right now? There's some weird stuff going on in the world. You know, it looks like they're trying to push us towards some civil war and this whole white black thing, races being mad at each other. Charlie Kirk gets killed and I'm in the Chiracology subreddit, which is a subreddit about gangster rap music and black culture in Chicago area. And all these people are like, I'm smoking that Kirk pack. Fuck, excuse my language. Screw Charlie Kirk.
No,
but the thing of it is like, it ain't really about Charlie Kirk. It ain't about black and white. It's about understanding freedom and justice, bro. I don't know if I'm making sense.
No, I understand what you're saying. No, we don't agree with that. We not on no stuff like that. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. May God help his family heal from the loss, his friends, and the people that he's affected. So we're not on none of that. So I understand what you're saying. It's more about being aligned and aligning on the things that we could agree upon and the things that we can make happen than to be divisive and divided. That's a fact.
Yeah, and it's another weird thing is it all seems to be going back towards Israel right now.
Yo, man, I'm gonna holler at you, man. Yo, I'm gonna holler at you. You kind of, yeah. Have a good one, bro. I appreciate you coming up. Yeah, like my channel. Nah. I don't. No. Come on, fam. We not silly over here or uninitiated over here, man. Like, no, we not doing that. No. Listen, the thoughts, feelings, and opinions of the guests are theirs alone. We're not on that at all. We're not on that at all. Nope. I don't want no trouble. And y'all can say whatever y'all want about me for not wanting no trouble. I don't want no trouble. I ain't in it. My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. Shout out to Romello 747 Bangkok. 3 pillars: understanding, insight, and adaptation. That's a fact. Shout out to Taylor Bell. Said, what? I try to give people a chance. You know what I'm saying? Don't never let it be said that I don't give people a chance. I give everybody a chance to rock, to do, but we ain't having it. Hey, Lord ADS, waving the back, so I know it's you, bro. I'll bring you up. All right. Shout out to my brother, Lord ADS. What's good with you, bro?
What is it, bad?
What's the deal? How you doing today, bro?
Good. What y'all talking about? Chaotic tether, nigga?
Yeah, chaotic. Yeah, chaotic, man. I was trying to find a place where he was saying some crazy stuff, man. I was trying to find that place. Most of the video he's saying crazy stuff, but he was having a conversation with this white guy that paid for him to just be up there by himself. And I think he's a regular over there, but he was just saying some of the most egregious stuff, and chaotic was just adding on to it in a very crazy way. You know what I mean? It was just ridiculous.
That's what he gets paid to do, Izzy. It's obvious. That's what they look for when they go chaotic treat cheddar. They look for that type of discord, right? So he's just doing his job. He's just doing his job. He get paid to do it.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, listen. Yeah, come on, man. Like, I don't know. Listen, why would you want to come over here and try to destroy our channel? I don't go nowhere, try to disrupt anybody, try to do anything intentionally to harm anybody or anybody's channel. I've done something once that could be construed about that. I've made recompense and I immediately apologized because it was not intentional. I was just being an idiot at the time. But listen, come on, man. Like, yo, I'm not having that. Like, why would you? Yeah, I'm not having that. Yo, Cole, if anybody say any like anti, you know what I mean, S comments, whatever the case may be, ban them out the chat, bro. You have my permission. We not doing that. Anything that could get my channel taken down, we not doing that. Cause like, yo, I work too hard. Yo, if y'all rock with the channel, if y'all rock with me, y'all support the show, man. As y'all see, there's people that's coming over here that's trying to purposely get my channel taken down and say crazy things. So y'all have my permission. If anybody says any trigger words, and don't use no personal vendetta, if anybody says any trigger words or try to dox anybody, y'all have my permission to kick them out. It's no payment. But do not abuse this and try to take advantage. I will find out and you will lose your wrench. All right. Easy. What's up, Easy? Easy said chaotic is a perfect example that you can say whatever you want in YouTube. All they do is say racist shit all day. Well, he's lost his monetization at least 4 times in the last 6 months. Yeah, if you got any doubts, running by Cole. He's lost his monetization, and I don't wish that on anybody, but he hasn't gone without reprimand. It looks as if YouTube has reprimanded him multiple times. I can't be for certain, but it looks as if YouTube has reprimanded him by taking his monetization several times. So I don't know about that. What say to you, ADS?
I mean, it don't matter if they take his monetization. The brother make more off Cash Apps than anything. You see what they be sending him sometimes? I mean, this crazy amount of money just for saying what he say.
Congratulations to him. I mean,
yeah,
for getting money, but me, I'm not gonna sell out my people to get no money. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the catch, right? I think a lot of people understand. Excuse the background. I threw a load of clothes in, man. I got to wash clothes today too. I got up late this morning, about 12:30, 1 o'clock, man.
You good, bro?
Gee. But man, what was I going to say? My brain still from last night.
Like about people don't understand about. I was saying that I'm not gonna sell. I'm here to earn money and I'm here to work and to provide information, but I'm not gonna provide misinformation just to get support financially. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, man, this is a gig economy business, man. People don't understand that how this stuff works, right? It is there's money, you know what I'm saying, to be made in these spaces, big money. But going back to that, a lot of people don't understand that nowadays selling out ain't good enough no more for a lot of people, especially on the who with that type of stuff. You got to buy all the way into the ideology of it all, and saying the brother didn't bought. It's a new phenomenon that we haven't really dealt with yet. When brothers actually buy into it, you know what I'm saying, the propaganda, and it's something we need to monitor and watch. But I see Chaotic Troop is Just a little guy up here, saying, who said whatever he got to say, saying to keep his business model going, right? That's all he doing. And I don't listen to him personally much because I know at the end of the day he gonna say something that's gonna piss me off. I mean, he gonna trigger you. If you sit on that channel long enough, he will trigger you. You know what I'm saying? He will. But that's the way he doing. I tend to stay away from that type of stuff because I know over there they're gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? Him and that the Galt nigga. That nigga hate niggas. That nigga hate niggas. He really
don't. He don't though. That's the crazy thing. He don't. If you listen to him, you know that's where he lives. You know that he provides, housing to them. But now, he is on some black rage type shit. You know what I'm saying? But he don't really hate black people, man. I don't know what these dudes' deal is, man. How can you hate yourself? Like, you know what I'm saying? How can you hate yourself is the real question.
I see living, breathing examples of that every day, brother. I really do. Out in this space and outside this space, right? You see brothers that don't like themselves at bars and such, man. Like a couple weeks ago, man, we went out to a nice little bar up the street, right? We usually go shoot pool at.
Mm-hmm.
And you see this black dude there, man, just amongst this crowd of white dudes. And I don't judge you for that. So you got your friends. I grew up with white friends, so I'm good with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can, if you listen to him while we over shooting pool, he over talking down about black people, talking about how bad off. Man, I was like, brother, can you, I mean, I see you trying to fit in, but damn, at what cost, right? You gotta do it for these folks like that, just you gotta sell us all the way out for these folks, just to fit in this little group of people, I mean, what are they? Owners, business owners, executives? No, they're just regular white dudes.
I don't know, like you said. I think it's to the place where even we like to hear that. Because listen, clearly I'm sitting here giving people the other alternative and giving them the keys. I ain't heard nobody break it down the way I broke it down today. I've heard lots of people break this stuff down, right? But I broke it down in a very common sense, very, very logical, showing what they say, and then showing the loopholes on what they say based on what they said. I ain't seen nobody do it like that. I haven't. And I've read a lot of books, seen a lot of people. I ain't seen nobody do it like that. But again, when you start to do that, people start leaving. Listen, support your interest, man. Everybody throw $5 at me, man. Come on, man. This is crazy that we can't even get no support on the like-minded side of things. Y'all support the show, support the stream. Now, I mean, if you love yourself, if you rep yourself, if you believe in you and you believe in people that look like you, everybody send me $5, man. Jesus, Jiminy Crickets. Thank you, Lord ADS. I appreciate you setting it off, man. Shout out to you, loving yourself.
I was going to send you $5 anyway. So
and loving people. I appreciate that, though. Thank you. Y'all be like Lord ADS to support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean?
Thanks, man.
Hey, it sounds like you wanted to say something. You got
give me 5 on the side in the hole. Yeah, give me 5. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know about that whole part, but part
pause, nigga. Pause.
You said it. I don't know what hole you're referring to, but you said that. I don't know why you would say that.
It's an old saying. Remember growing up, give me 5 on the side.
On the black hand side. I never heard about no hole with 5. I don't know. 5 is, I don't know. I don't know what 5 you talking about, but 5 is like this. You know what I'm saying? High 5 on the black hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, brother, but hey, shout out to my man's Emperor Coach at 3 and 3 the Great. Appreciate you. A little something. You missed my earlier gems and back conversations, and you know what to do. I got you, man. I appreciate it. I didn't miss him. I was just trying to give my man ADS some room to be able to say what he had to say, and that other man, that other guy, man, I don't know why they want to play a hate on me. I don't go over there on their spaces and try to tear down nothing they're doing. Thank you. But when you teaching and preaching it, they don't want you to tell it how it is. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man.
Thanks, man.
I want you to tell it how T.I. is. Let's go.
His own money. And baby, when I tell you he's got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money.
responsibility. I'm Spider-Man.
Yo, because of JD 1975, Laura ADS, Emperor Kojak 303 the Great, Amir, Romello 747, TBE Trucking, and a Vixen Forever. We only need 24 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream. Now, let me celebrate my sister, Vixen Forever. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. Y'all be like them and support the show, support the stream. You know, I mean, yeah.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
I love you. 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 Shout out, thank you so much, Casey Darfire, man. He said I got more than $5. And thank you for sharing it with me. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks so much, Casey Darfire, the Audacity Show. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Audacity Show. Check out his shorts, his latest shorts, doing his thing, funny, doing his thing, man. Check him out, man. Thank you so much, Casey Darfire. I appreciate you, the Audacity Show.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine, 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 fine. It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. Listen, be like them. Let's show each other some love, man. Let's love on each other, man. Pause in a family familiar type way. Y'all are crazy. So I gotta say, but anyway, listen, man, because we gotta stand up, man. It's no way that the people who talk the worst about us are getting the most money. It's no way that the people who represent us the least and are dragging our names through the mud and dragging our reputations through the mud and co-signing bullshit that don't even make no sense get the most money, man. It's time for us to stand up and for us to support our own interests and support people who actually, I am never going to switch up on y'all, yo. They had to delete me. I'm never switching this shit up. Like at the end of the day, if I get more information, I'll bring more information. Or if I get more entertainment, I'll bring more entertainment. But as far as just sitting there selling people out that look like me, I ain't never going to do it. And y'all got my permission. If I do it, to come and smack me in my face, and I'll let you do it. Because I'm not doing that, man. I don't care, man. I don't care how much money they offer me. I don't care how much they give me. At the same time, I'm one of y'all. We are one. Take care of us. Take care of us, man. Take care of us, man. Support us. What's going on, Trucker? Yeah, what's going on? How you?
Sparking, fellas. Sparking.
What's good? Yeah, I don't have to be Diddy.
Everything been all right?
Yeah. Hey, yo, y'all support the show so I don't have to go out like Diddy, man. Y'all support the show so I don't have to go out like Diddy.
What happened to Diddy?
Oh, Diddy got 4 months. 4 years and some months in prison. Yesterday, yeah.
Well, surprised. They had no evidence on that dude, and they still gave him 4 years. Insane.
I don't know why anybody, a black man, want to live in Manhattan in the year 2025. I don't know why you want to be up there with the progressives, with those feminists. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you want to be up there with those people, man, because they do not work for you. They are not to your benefit. I mean, Jonathan Majors, brother, same treatment. You know what I'm saying? And he had video. It's like, they're going to side with whoever that, these people are, no matter, who these people are in a lot of cases, man. I don't see why you would ever want to live in New York in 2025. I don't see it. I do not see it.
What's the show about today though? If y'all don't mind me asking, because I just got up. So.
Why won't you acknowledge what's real? So Chaotic Truth, and I'm trying to find the exact section. Someone paid to extend Chaotic Show, I think, and they wanted to be solo on the show for a minute. It was a white guy, and this white guy asked a question that I thought was extra remedial, but Chaotic act like this was like the most impertinent question of 2025. Like this was the most thought-provoking, inciting question of 2025. You know, so the white guy basically asked him, he said, so Chaotic, tell me the benefits of us, meaning white people, allowing our country to be so diverse. What's the benefit of diversity for America and our white country allowing these people to be here? What benefit? And so of course,
like that.
Basically, and that's probably a little worse, yes, but I'm trying to find the exact spot, but yes, probably worse. And so Chaotic Truth began to shuck and jive and Bojangle and boo and you know Jiminy Cricket around the stage and everything, and he made it seem like that was the most prolific, profound poignant question of 2025. I can't make it up.
This is chaotic. We're talking. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired of talking to losers. I'm good with that, man. I'm good. I like Thursday show. You know what I'm saying? That was more valuable to me than that bullshit they try to push over there. Feel me? So
Yeah, but yo, I did a masterful job, and I need somebody to sponsor the show because yo, I did a masterful job, common sense job of showing that the story that they've been telling us about this Africa, we're from Africa, is some bullshit. Unless you have some people that done told you that you was from Africa and they could show you like Auntie Umfufu was from this place. It's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. 9 times out of 10, if you look like us and they can't point to Auntie Umfufu or Uncle, then yo. If they ain't telling you about Uncle or Auntie Umfufu, yo, you lying. They lying to you. They lying to you, bro.
you ain't lying. You ain't lying, man. I even asked my dad, like who was like great grandfather, like on my dad's side. On my mom's side, like her dad is from Brazil, so I don't really, you know what I'm saying. But like my dad, I'm like, yeah, I need some history. Feel me? Like,
yeah, your mama's side from Africa. If she from Brazil, she black. Your mama's side from Africa, but that's
her
a
mom
whole
was
different.
black, but her dad is from that nigga got deported. That nigga got sent back, y'all. I ain't
Damn,
I seen that man one time. That nigga got deported, dog.
Damn, man, they sent the back guy.
They said that nigga, he ain't had no choice, nigga. That nigga was out here reckless. I mean, in Birmingham, Alabama, reckless. That nigga was wilding. So yeah,
from Brazil to Birmingham, wilding.
Sent that nigga back.
Shout out to the 205, baby. Shout out to the 205.
And grandmama didn't have no shame helping shit.
She said, yo, please get him up out of here.
Yeah, get him up out of here.
Damn,
that nigga go. But, but I'm still trying to, like, I've asked my dad, I asked my uncle, I asked my great uncles. No information. None.
Is that because they don't know nothing about no Africa? Now I'm sure if you ask your Brazilian,
like,
listen, I'm sure
they don't know nothing. Like they like, nah, I don't know anything.
I'm sure if you ask your Brazilian grandfather about Africa, he'll be able to tell you some stuff. I mean, did he speak? He spoke English, right?
Yeah, he spoke English,
but he still spoke Portuguese.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he'll be able to tell you. He would tell you.
That's about it. That's the only thing I could think of, man. It's wild, man. But I could see that though. Like, that's why they trying to get rid of this. That's the good thing about the internet, right? Is that you can actually do the research and start questioning a lot of things before you just read it in the books and in school. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to walk 10 blocks to even find an ounce of semblance. You know what I'm saying? Like now, worldwide on the internet, you're starting to see like things in Russia. You're starting to see
Yeah,
things.
I just say the our country is
The R place and
Y'all hate
cathedrals and the, you know what I'm saying? Like you're starting to you can see these things now. So it ain't no more hiding from the truth. And now that it's out there, they trying to get rid of all this history all of a sudden now. You know, all of a sudden now they trying to stop the same history that we all grew up on hearing since like we was 6 years old. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Black History Month, the same curriculum for all of us, old and young, since he was 6 years old.
I
Same
don't
shit.
know if it's been the same curriculum though. I'll be honest, because like I said, and maybe it's just me, but like I said, in New York, I don't remember them talking. They didn't talk a lot about the Civil War, and they didn't talk a lot about slavery in New York. Like they just did. Even when I was coming up, they didn't. So you know what I'm saying. And I don't remember it even in Arizona when I was a little kid. I don't remember that either. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until I came to the South when I started to go to high school in the South that they started talking about the Civil War and slavery and all this and all that.
Man, I could tell you, the only time they talked about slavery was from January to the end of February. That was it. That was it. I will be honest with you, and that's the northern part of Ohio.
Oh wow.
Yeah, northern part of Ohio. Oh, I don't know. Probably Detroit too. Probably Detroit and Flint and Grand Rapids. But that's all they did, man. Same curriculum, bro. It got to a point and we started roasting. Like, slaves was burnt on fire and we clap, we laughing even though it ain't right. But we like, man, we've been hearing the same shit, dog. What else? So, but I feel you.
Yeah. Hey, so let me try to. I'm trying to find this spot. Does anybody have that time stamp on Chaotic Truth? Let me see if I scream. Excuse me. Damn, I'm stuttering. I don't even stutter. Let me see if I screen recorded. I said, let me see if I screen. Yeah, I don't even stutter. Let me see what. Damn. I don't think I screen recorded that shit.
Hey, Izzy, hey, that Thursday show is pretty nice though. I ain't gonna hold you. That Thursday show pretty nice. I
Well,
like
I
that.
appreciate it. Thank you, man. He's talking about Tough Talk Thursdays, y'all. Every Thursday over here at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. So be here, be square. 6:30, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know, black folks don't know how to be on time, except for I do, but other black folks don't. So, so like I said, 6:30 or 6:30 between 6:30 and 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here. Every Thursday it's the Tough Talk Thursday. So yeah, make sure y'all tap in, tune in with us. You know what I'm saying? Tune in with us. We're gonna start having like special guests soon, but for right now, it's just DJ Witch Doctor, Rogue C, LA Project, my man's. What's up, Crown? What's going on, Crown? Sharon Bracy and myself. What's good, man? How you doing, man? Hey, yo, hey, Crown, I think you owe me that $100 back. Diddy got 4 years and 2 months, brother. I think that you should give me my $100 back that I gave you through the Cash App because Diddy got 4 years and 2 months, bro.
Which is a travesty. I mean, just say what it's a travesty. You know what I'm saying? It's brother. I mean, he's the new Jack Johnson. Ain't that what happened to Jack Johnson? Almost to the T, where he got the whole 5 years thing. And he was married to the white chick.
Well, he got 50 months. He got 50 months, but it's not. I don't think. No.
Well, how long has Diddy been in there so far? It's been what? 2 years now, Brady? It's been 2 years.
No, not 2 years. He's what is it, y'all? 14 months or something like that. He's been in there 14 months.
Yeah,
14
he got
months.
time served for
Yeah,
that, right?
he got credit for that. He got credit for that.
Yeah,
So
so
basically 5 years, basically.
Well, no, because if he got sentenced to 40 months, right, he's gonna get credit for the 14 months. It's gonna come off the 50 months.
yeah,
Ah,
so it's actually 36 months. It's the same length as Trump's term, almost to the day.
Damn. Now that's crazy.
dang.
Yo, what up? What up, Crown Heights, brother? What's going on, good brother? How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm
I'll
well,
send.
my
I'll send
man.
it back to you. I'll send it back to you.
I'm well, my fan. Yeah, because the text, I appreciate that. Thank you for the love. I appreciate
Yeah, I'll
it.
send it back
But
to you.
hey, listen, you gotta admit, I'm a man of my word. I thought that maybe I lost, so I sent it to you just in case.
Yeah, I'll send it back.
You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
send it
Like,
back.
boom, here you go, brother. Boom. But yo, Crown, man, I'm trying to find this spot in chaotic. You know, I like chaotic. You know, I like people I shouldn't like, but I like chaotic. You know me. I like chaotic, right? He grew
I
on
mean,
me.
you a glutton for punishment, so you keep on
I
getting
know,
punished.
I know.
It is what it is.
Listen, I know. But listen. I did not like him at first. I used to when we was over on Trigger Mics, we used to battle all the time because he would say some of the crazy stuff. But he's your frat, brother. He's your frat, brother. I'm just saying.
Oh.
He's your
Okay, so it's like family. I can't choose family. Like it is what it is. Like okay.
But look. So this is the thing, right? So there's a section. I need somebody to get that for me if y'all can. Give me the timestamp because I had it and I can't find it. But there's a section of the stream yesterday where somebody pays to extend the show, right? And they sit there and they it's a white guy. And this is a question that he asked Chaotic. And Chaotic act like it was the most thought-provoking, most profound, most prolific question of 2025. The white man says, so how does this diversity help our white country? How does this diversity help our white country? And why do we, as Americans, need this diversity that you're speaking of? This is what he says. This is what he asks. And Chaotic stops. He's like, wow. Man. It's a really great question. He said, that's a really, really great question. Let me think about that. Oh, man. Woo, that's a great question. What the freak?
You know, I gotta give it to Chaotic. I'm gonna clap my hands. Because at the end of the day, Chaotic is doing the same thing that the Hodge twins are doing. He's doing the same thing that Officer Tatum is doing. He's doing it's called grifting. Chaotic knows that this guy is not whatever, but he understands that there is money to be made in playing the black and white cards against each other. So I say, shout out to him. Shout out to him. Because there is no possible way that he could have gotten into my fraternity talking that bullshit.
He
So again,
didn't,
he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. So again, I'm saying, yo, salute one hustle to another. Salute, I get it. Hey,
but
player,
it's not
I'm not even
cool.
gonna knock your hustle. But
No, I'm not
you
gonna
know that he knows what he's doing is wrong. He knows he is part of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, one of the Divine Nine. There is no possible way that you could put this on the Sphinx that you are talking this shit. Okay, so again.
No. Listen, all of that you said is true. We cannot clap hands for this man because this guy is sitting here and he is misleading people intentionally. It's intentional because he does know better. Because this footage, hold on, crowd. There's footage of Chaotic, and there's footage of him where he is sitting in front of like a board to try to be the student board president for black people. He's sitting there trying to be the black people spokesman in college. There's footage online. He knows better.
You and I have had this conversation before where it is that you sometimes allow people to use your good nature against you. People like Chaotic are not good people inherently because they're willing to sell their soul for a couple of coins. He knows what he's doing. And to the real ones out there, we know there is no possible way that he on some real shit is gonna be co-signing this shit. But he's doing it to make money. Hey, again, I'm not knocking your hustle. I'm not going to get angry at this shit. I'm not going.
But Crown. We got to be honest. Them is the most dangerous people.
Listen, hey.
Some of the most dangerous motherfuckers.
As a side note, brother, let me
Very
shout
first
you out before I forget.
opportunity.
What might let Trigger finish? You got it next.
100%.
Them is the most dangerous.
Diabolical.
Them is the most dangerous assassins. If you want to be
you will
honest.
never have my 6 chaotic at all. I
You know
will
what I'm saying?
go
Them
into
is
a
the
fight
most.
by myself. You will never stand toe to toe with me. But in the same token, I could respect the hustle. I could see it. I say, salute, homie. I see it. Hodge twins, millionaires. You understand me? Officer Tatum, millionaires. Why? Because they're if you go into the just search their content and search the word black, you will see blah, 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 black people do this, black people do that. Nothing against white people. But in the same token, if it is that they ever go against white people, they know that that's gonna cut their money, so they'll never do it. But
this is the thing.
Play this game.
Well, hold on. Go ahead, ADS, and then I want to ask you a question. Crown out this. Go ahead, ADS. You got it.
I just wanted to shout you out real quick before I forgot. A little side note, bro. Y'all got a real one out there, brother, in Alabama. That quarterback y'all got came down here cooked dogs last week, my nigga.
Yeah, I didn't want to throw it in. I didn't want to rub it in. I didn't want to rub it in on you.
That's a real one.
We're not about to do
like,
that.
He actually sucks, but I didn't want to rub it in on you that we beat y'all, but because we didn't beat y'all that bad. Y'all came back and we almost shouldn't have lost. We almost should have lost that game, so that's why I didn't want to rub it in. But yeah, I didn't
brother,
want
if
to
you
rub it
cook the dogs, you stand on that shit. That's Alabama. You stand on it. We cooked y'all ass. That's that.
Yeah, but I don't want to get. But when Crown come back, I got a question for Crown. Yeah, I was gonna tease you that day, but after that, I'm not gonna tease you no more. It's all good. It's all good. Because I don't think we're that good this year. I don't really think we're not as good as I need us to be this year. I'm not proud of my team this year. But I'm a fan.
That's not that good.
That team I saw on the field last week is a championship team. They look good out there, nigga. They look real good.
They look good in the first. They look good in the first half, but the second half we look crazy. Like we started out really good, but after that, just looked terrible, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Hey, Crown, roll Tide though. Roll Tide. That's where I live, so that's where I'm a rep. Roll Tide. Shout out to you, Miss the Lockhart perspective. Yes, I rep the Tide because that's where I live at.
I ain't got no choice because if you represent somebody else, somebody see you, y'all gonna get stomped out. Them fans don't play. Don't mention Auburn. Don't mention Auburn.
That's what I'm saying. I can't be around here repping them Tigers like I can't be around repping them Tigers like that. Hey, but hold on, yo. So Crown, man, this is the thing. Why is it that we cannot be proud of ourselves, speak up for ourselves, talk about our accomplishments, show that what they're saying is incorrect, and not get? Why can't we get paid for that? Why can't we get supported for that? When your Crown, earlier when I was breaking it down in a very smooth, simplistic way, showing that this history that they're saying cannot be the way that they use in their own text and their own words in a very simple. People started to leave, bro. Why can't I get supported for telling the truth and showing the truth and showing that we are not these people that they try to make us out to be? Why can't I get paid for that? Why can't we grow together for that? Why can't we earn together for that? Why can't we build each other up on that?
It's a little thing called accountability. And people don't like accountability. People will always stick around for the dopamine hit, the quick dopamine hit of, the constant black woman versus black man bullshit, or white person versus black person bullshit, or the superficial shit. But when it really comes down to the only way that I can tell you to make $1 million in this world is to put in the work. They don't want to hear that. So you come with some real, you come with some whatever, and nobody's going to support it because, again, it has a sense of accountability that you are going to have to do the work on this. It is what it is. You're not the only person that has to deal with. Look at what Angry Man had to go through. He was at 20,000 for almost 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when it is that he was pushing the positive stuff, nobody, and he ended up having to revamp his whole thing.
Switch
It is what it is.
Thank you, Crown, for sponsoring the show. You're a real one, bro. Thank you very much, man. Shout out to my man, Crown has Brainiac that sponsored the show. I appreciate you, bro. Gave me mine back plus some. So thank you very much, man. Y'all support the show. Be like Crown Heights Brainiac, man. Y'all should aspire to be like Crown Heights Brainiac. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you, guys.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine, 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 fine. It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb.
Thank you very much for always showing love and support. I really appreciate you, bro. Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you mind if I don't put the exact dollar amount up on the screen? Or do you prefer me to do that? Just let me know.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I appreciate you sponsor the show. Shout out to my man Crown Heights Brainiac. I appreciate that. We just need 22 more people, at least $5 a piece because of Crown Heights Brainiac, sponsor of the show. Y'all be like Crown and support the show, support the stream. Also, hit the like button. It's free. The Lockhart Perspective told you the like button is free. It don't cost you shit. It don't cost you nothing. Hit that like button. Go ahead, Trey. It sound like you was trying to say something.
No, I was just gonna agree with the same thing Crown was saying. Like, I think it's accountability, and I think, these be the same people that got something to say when other races of people say something about us, but then don't want to have a conversation. They don't want to have a real conversation. Like, I mean, maybe maybe I just gotta accept the fact that maybe in 2025 that there are more black people that don't want to learn shit about themselves. That's the sad reality. It's a lot of us that want to know, but it just seems like it's more people out here who want to play victim for the rest of their life. So, hey, have at it. So, that's pretty much it, man. Only thing I can do is make sure my kids know the truth, and then that's it. Other than that, go on your own with this shit. I just don't like that victim.
Yeah, Trucker. Let's go to the messy part. Did you see what happened with Brittany Renner and the and
Yes. Trying to get $35,000 a month in child support.
Who?
Brittany Renner is trying to get $35,000 a month in child support from PJ
I
Washington.
already told you that though. Then I said what I said. I said she was gonna use that in court, and all of that. That whole video was for the court thing, dog.
It didn't work, did it?
It gets worse than that, Trucker. Shout out to the business. Brittany Renner apparently declared in her court documents that her only source of income right now is child support. She is broke, like flat broke, like no money at all, and that's why this whole thing that she got her last check from Basketball Housewives. That's why it is that she did that whole thing with getting her mom to videotape
PJ Washington.
Oh boy,
yeah,
there you go. Because that was her last check. So she was like, all right, now I'm going to come after PJ for an increase because I do have another source of income.
Wow.
You know the sad part about that, Crown? You know the crazy part is?
Yeah.
Had she not been a baby mama and she would have just been a mother to the children, she probably would have been all right. But instead, you want to take a nigga to court who's already taking care of his kid. And you try to run the same bullshit game. And guess what? It backfired. So, hey, it's on her. And this happened to a lot of women. Y'all go down there, y'all file for child support, not knowing the act that father was already taking good care of the kid anyway. He would have probably been more helpful than anything. But you decide to bring the white man in the court system in. So now that's all you getting.
That's what happened to 50 Cent, baby mama.
That's all you get.
I mean, that's just a part of the skeezer, right? I mean, that's not uncommon. The skeezer is what you see from Brittany Renner. You know, but I don't want to talk about child support all day either. You know what I'm saying? Me and y'all don't get along on that shit.
Well, I mean, listen, you're a man that got child support, and you know what I'm saying, or you know, took care of your child, and it's cool. Hey, shout out to Lockhart Perspective. Thank you so much, sister. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. Be like the Lockhart Perspective and support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean?
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
Yeah, please support the stream, like she said. But yeah, so look, we don't have to argue about that though, ADS. But it is true that it is crazy that she's trying to get $35,000 a month now to support Happen. Now, PJ did get a new contract. Ironically, right after that, he got a new contract. He got this contract
She
extension.
did it right at the same time too. Weird, right?
Yeah,
She timed it perfectly. Ooh,
yeah, I think, and like I said, I think her original thing was to try to disrupt that, but I think he ended up getting like 4 years, 90 million or something like that. So
Yeah, but a baby doesn't need $35,000 a month. A baby doesn't, and not to mention what you're basically saying, since you're putting that down, that your primary source of income is child support, you're basically fleecing him for alimony, and you're not even married.
Never
This is
got
the new
married.
grift now. This is the
Never
new grift. The new grift is you have a baby by me, I now have to take care of the baby, and you are now taking a percentage of my net worth. Not the cost of the child. Like she said, they did the breakdown of what it is that she was asking for. $1,000 for laundry. Like, who does $1,000 for
Wait a
laundry for a
minute.
baby? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just looking at this shit like, what?
What? You got a whole house
No,
with
no, that's not impossible. That's not impossible. If you do dry cleaning.
No,
Because my
no.
dry cleaning runs with my clothes about $70 every, 2 weeks.
He
And I
says
don't even
laundry. The
every 2
baby.
weeks is
Wait,
not
hold on.
$1,000.
Exactly. The baby don't need no damn dry cleaning. The baby, he's a 4-year-old, 5-year-old baby, a 3, 4, 5. I don't know. The baby don't need no damn dry cleaning. It needs a washer machine.
Dude, but even at $70 every 2 weeks, it's still $140 a week. This is not $1,000 a month. Like what? Like it's man.
She's trying to put on a persona, but y'all like here's the thing about a lot of these celebrities. People say don't live your life vicariously through celebrities and things like that, but they're doing regular people shit. This ain't nothing new. I'm not even surprised by this because this happened to a lot of women. They do this shit on the regular. That child support is not for them damn kids. That's why you hear them say, "Oh well, the child support pays my bill." No, it's not for your bill. It's for the kid. You responsible for your house. You're an adult. You claim you're a grown ass adult. You are a woman. Then keep it that way. Like bruh, imagine if they was to actually remove child support and say, "Hey, go through your father." Watch how many. What's the percentage of women you think would
This nigga is
immediately fail?
making $90 million over 4 years, and 35K is his issue? Really?
It's not
A
about the
month?
issue, ADS. Come on, let's be honest. It's not about the issue. What up? Okay, so let's scale it down. He's making 90 million. Let's talk about a 6-figure dude. A 6-figure dude is now responsible for paying $1,000
That's
Bruh, man, that's insane. No, wait. We not gonna skip that. Lord ADS. You telling me $3,500 for a kid that's not even 5?
35,000, not 35,000.
35,000. I'm sorry. Actually, she lied about how much she was getting paid a month. Previously, she said it was $2,500 when in reality it was almost $6,000 a month. Right? So you telling me that ain't enough? You telling me that's not enough?
I agree that the child is probably being held hostage in this situation. But one thing about it is, if you don't want to deal with that type of stuff, then go ahead and you put a ring on it, or you don't hit it. You don't hit it. You know what I'm saying? You should know. You should know better than that, right?
You know
But
what?
But she was a predator. She was a predator. She's a predator. She preyed on that young man. She preyed on that young man.
You will not stand for it.
Victim blamer.
Yeah, she
Victim
was a
blamer.
victim blamer.
I'm pulling a feminist move. She's a predator.
No,
She
I
knew.
just gotta say it out loud though. I mean, 35K, you making 90 million, 35K. This nigga spent that shit.
It ain't
PJ
about
Washington
that.
literally
It
spent
ain't about that.
$150K on the
Time
fucking
out,
You know,
strip
time
club.
out,
Nigga.
time out. This is the crazy thing. You know, if his contract is 90 million over 4 years, he's not seeing most of that money. But there's taxes, there's management fees, there's agent fees, there's you know what I'm saying? He got all kind of people he's taking care of. He's married and has children with his wife. That 90 million is a lot, but it's not, when you break it down, it's not as much as it sounds like.
but even still is it's not even about that, because you know why it's bullshit? Because when it is that I come across doctors who got married to some dude while they were in medical school or whatever, and they didn't really see the real money until after residency, and now they're making like crazy money, and this and they decide, okay, I can do better than this guy, I'm going to divorce him, and now they have to start to pay alimony and child support. Do you understand the rage that they go through? So it's not they don't
Right
like it.
now, according
They
to
don't like it, but
PJ
we are
Washington,
supposed to like it. Like, no, it's bullshit. It should, if it should be happy, if it's happy both ways, then that makes sense. But women are coming up and on, like the amount of women that I'm seeing going against this whole child support alimony type shit. I'm saying thank you. I'm saying it's a good thing, but in the same token, you understand that there's the whole thing is bullshit because women are saying that it's wrong. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
You know what's sad about this?
I'm just saying, one thing I don't want to do is get into a fight with the mama and make my child suffer. That's all I'm
She
saying.
making the
But
child suffer. What are we
she
talking
trying to fight
about?
anyway. She trying to
How
fight.
you the man? No, see this is where OG speaks. Stop thinking about it's war, nigga. When it comes to the kid, it's war because at the end of the day, even if you're trying your absolute best to avoid the conflict, the kid is gonna suffer because of the neglect that she already doing, regardless of the money, of even having money.
Yeah,
it's the principle, like that's why I say there's a difference between a baby mama and an actual mother. Like that, mothers move totally different from that. They understand it's about the child, and you know what I'm saying. They move way different. Baby mamas, they don't give a shit about these kids. They look at kids as burdens. The only reason they even talking to you is because of the money. Once the money start going down, or what, like, you know how many women literally in court right now still trying to keep the father of the father on child support after 18 years?
There's
They're in court
extortion,
fights
man.
right now talking about judge is unfair.
Straight up extortion.
Come on, man. They don't give a shit about these kids. That's why these kids is growing up messed up. Because at the end of the day, they know that their mother only looked at them as a banknote. That's all it is. And that's the fucked up part. That's more treacherous. You grew up 14, 15 years knowing that. Only reason your mom, come on, man.
What's up, JT? Welcome to the show. JT in the building, and we're gonna go over this. What's good with you, JT? What say you, man? How you doing?
What's going on, man? How y'all doing? How's
Good,
everybody
man.
doing this Saturday?
What up, JT? Where you been?
Shit, I've been on Earth walking.
I see.
Still among the living. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, trucker, man? What's popping with you, boy?
What's going on?
What's good with you, JT? What say you, bro, on these subjects, man?
Okay, are we on the Brittany Renner or
whatever you want to talk about, bro? Whatever you want to talk about, I'm cool with.
Okay, I could just stay where y'all at right there. The $66,000 a year is actually it's more than great, because it's not just based off of his income; it's based off of hers also. So that's where it comes down to her income. If you're talking about $66,000 a year, that's $120-something thousand a year that child has in child care. Between the two of them, it's more than enough, bro. More than enough.
Her argument is that she lives in California.
Yeah, and look, she's getting $5,500. She's getting $5,500 a month right now. So that's over, yeah, man, that's over
Yeah.
$60,000, man.
Yeah, 66.
66,000. That's man, come on, man.
And
66,000 a year for a kid.
Mind you, that's tax free, homie. It's tax
Yep.
free.
Yep.
Man,
So
that's
that-
crazy.
She's doing, and she has an option to use it. Like if she wanted to get a car, or if she wanted to buy a home, she can use that as income. But if it comes down to anything where it comes down to her, it's going against her, she don't have to use it. So she's doing well.
Right.
She's doing well.
That's a fact.
That's dope.
And because she's not making a lot of money, she can also say that she's going to have PJ Washington pay for her legal fees. So I'm going to pay for the guy that's going to shaft me.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild.
Hey, if I was PJ, I'm going for full custody at this point.
Yeah, basically.
Ain't no
Two
point. Like,
defenses.
at this point, I try to work out. I'm giving you more than anything, dog. Like, you know what you can do with take 4,000 of that and go to Walmart.
She can start a business with that. She
Yeah,
can
like,
start a
what
business
you
with that
talking
and start
about?
getting cracking. Hey, yo, shit, a YouTube channel, she can start for way less than that and get it cracking. And Brittany
And
Renner seeks 35,000 support. Lawyers say it's in the child's best interest, quote unquote, right? So look, Brittany Renner is back in court asking for a significant increase in child support from NBA player PJ Washington. According to filings submitted in Los Angeles County and obtained by whoever that is, Us Weekly, Renner is seeking to raise the current $5,500 a month, which she lied, is $5,500 a month, not $2,000 a month, $5,500 a monthly payment to $35,000. Guys, 7 times. That's 6 times the amount. Jesus, Jiminy Crickets. Renner, 33, shares a son with Paul Jermaine Washington III, with the Dallas Mavericks player. In her request, she informed the court that the $5,500 figure was initially based on expenses in North Carolina. However, since relocating to California, which is her choice, that's her choice.
Thank
She
you.
decided to
Thank
do that.
you.
She could have took her.
Well,
She
y'all
could took,
Negroes
hold
are
on, real
sophisticated.
quick. Hold on, real quick. She could have took her ass back to Ocean Springs, Mississippi, and been living high off the hog with $5,500. She could have took her ass back home to Ocean Springs.
you.
She
See,
didn't have to
Chuck.
go to California. She chose to go to California.
You see the play behind this, right?
Of course, California got
You notice
loose,
that, right? They
liberal.
always seem to move to California, right?
Yes, of course.
Y'all some cheapskates. Y'all
What do you-
Negroes is
Man, nobody,
cheapskates.
man, hell no. Come on, ADS. You know you would be if your baby mama took you to court and she chose to go to California. California talking about some. Well, Lord, ADS was best for the child is you pay this $35,000 a month. You're gonna lose your top. You gonna lose your top. Stop it.
I'm gonna file for full custody. That's what I'm gonna do. Right
You're
there.
not
That's
going
what
in.
he should do.
No,
You
but
can
he's
file
not
for
going.
full
He's
custody.
not.
Meanwhile, you're gonna be paying that $35,000 a month while filing for custody.
Yeah,
So
but he's
come
not
on,
gonna
He
do
dog.
got not so what? He got
What's
$90 million.
Man,
No,
don't
he
matter.
don't.
It don't matter.
That's a wealth. That's a transference of wealth, like my man Crown
Bro,
is saying. That's a
it-
wealth transfer.
It don't. Oh my God, yo! Just because you rich, it does not dumb down the fact of the principles, yo. Like it will never dumb down. Like it doesn't stop you from having common sense. You know, you did all right growing up with just the money that your mama and your daddy put together. Now you talking about 35. What your kid? How old is the child? 6 months? 2 years? 3 years?
Like 3-4 years, something like that.
3-4 years. What he gonna rock? Dior? He rocking $5,000 jackets every year? Like what are we
Yeah,
talking about? Like
probably with
stop.
her ass, she probably trying to, yeah.
Like y'all gotta, man, listen. Y'all be this is why wealth will never be built. There's too many people out here trying to put on a persona. Yo, you
But
can
when
live in
I'm
a
asked-
regular smuggler home, right? And still have money. You can live decently and have money. Like why
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
read
live in
out to you what PJ Washington spent early in his career in the 2020, right when he came in. He spent $500,000 on cars. He spent $100,000 on housing. He spent $80,000 on clothes. He spent almost $70,000 on jewelry. This is his first year. On tattoos, he spent almost 12, 13,000, and on others, he spent almost 10, 15,000. So you act like this brother wasn't spending big to start with.
It's his money.
But he's a grown man. That ain't no
y'all
kid.
wanna
You
feel
think
y'all
he's
wanna
spending
feel
$80,000 on a kid?
One mic, y'all. One mic, one at a time, y'all. Come on, man. It's a bad show if we're talking over each other. Let him finish, and then we can retort to what he's saying. Go ahead.
My bad.
Y'all Negroes want to live a life of luxury and feed damn kid cat food. What the hell?
What?
Listen, I got money, and I got money. I'm well off, but I ain't like rich, but I'm well off, very well off. And I still ain't moving like that, dog. I ain't never gonna move like that because I understand when you start doing that, it come with a consequence. Like people are really out here living in like he's not the only person that does this. We see too many people out here who ride in $100,000 vehicle and they can't even put gas in their vehicle. Okay, they struggling.
What y'all talking about is the very definition of Bentley's at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? That's just to feed them kids. They
So
don't eat at
ADS,
McDonald's.
so ADS, let's look at it this way. Let's look at it in a practical way. This is not a man paying for a child that he's not taking care of. Okay, we see that when it comes down to it, his cars and whatever it is that he can afford to pay for, that's his money. Why are we out here holding it against him? His child, you got to still remember, he still want to make sure that his child is going to be, taken care of financially by, guess what? Not giving it to the mama, but putting it into an account, right? Putting him in a trust for college or whatever you want to use it in, to get him a business started, to invest in his child that way, not by giving it to his damn mama. That don't make any sense what you're saying, man.
JT, hold on. Let me add on to that. Remember in that video, the grandmama said your son only has $11,000 in his account. So what it looks like is he done set up an account with them already, and then he's giving $5,500 a month for that child. $5,500 a month, and he's coming to get that child. And remember, she didn't give his bag, so he was gonna buy him all new stuff anyway. He probably got a whole bunch of stuff at PJ's house or wherever they're staying with his other children. He's 4 years old. He probably got everything that he needs. PJ go to see his son, pick up his son, even though he's facing all this trouble. So it's not like he's just paying child support. He's active in the child's life as well. And we know, hold on real quick. We know as fathers, when we pick up our children, even no matter if we're paying child support, we're still going to do for those children. We're going to pay for the children to eat. We're going to pay for our whatever we do when we're hanging out with our kids, whatever amusement parks or whatever fun shit we take them to do. We're paying for all of that too. Yeah. So come on, man. Stop it, bro.
He paid more in clothes and jewelry than he paid almost in 3 years of child support on his first contract.
Man,
stop the cap.
Yo, but Lord, this is hold on. Hold on real quick. He earned that money. He could do whatever he wants. Hold on. So yo, listen. He earned that money. He could do whatever he wants to do with his money. But good and guarantee, you forgot they was in a relationship. So he already had an account for his son that probably had hundreds of thousands of dollars in it. But then that girl done spent some of the money, and now he only got $11,000 in his account. But he pays $5,500 a month for at least 3 years. That's come on, man. That's almost $200,000.
Hold on, let's do the math on that real quick.
His first contract, his first year getting his first contract, he spent over $160,000 in clothes and jewelry.
So what?
5,500 times 12.
That's more than
$66,000.
Right. 66,000. You said for how much? For 2-3 years, right?
For three, let's say 2 years. Two years, we know that's $112,000.
Yeah.
Excuse me, $132,000.
She had, man. Listen, I don't give a damn. Listen, Lord Eddie S. I don't give a damn, bro. Like, come on, man. Like this is what I'm saying. You talking about somebody making $90 million a year. ADS, if you was in that man's shoes, you wouldn't even want to be.
Trucker, I forgot. Hold on, Trucker, I forgot. He just started making He just started making $90,000 a year. That just came up. Before that, he was only making $8 million a year. He just started making not $90 million a year. Sorry. He just got his extension, which is $90 million over 4 years. But before that, he was only making $8 million. This year he was set to make $14 million. But before that, he was only making about $8 million a year.
14 million.
About $8 million a year.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, make $18 a year.
So
wait, I know 5 people make way more than that. But listen, as an NBA player, $8 million a year is not a lot of money at all. Trust and believe that. As an NBA player, that's not good at all.
And you just hit it on the head because that's what I was going to correct, but you already corrected it. It's not $90 million a year. It's $90 million over 4 years. That's the difference. And it's his money. He's earning that money. Why are you counting his pockets the way that you're counting his pockets? The math just ain't adding up, ADS.
Y'all talking child support money, I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to bring this to the light. This is on clothes and jewelry that he spent on his child.
Hold on, Lord ADS. You spending $20,000 on a chain for your child?
For one, I ain't got $20,000 to put in that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm asking you, are you willing to spend $20,000 on a chain on your child?
Yeah. If I had to. Yeah.
Why would you ever have to?
Because if that child needs that's a necessity, right?
Why would the child need a chain?
Because at the end of the day, the child gotta have some jewelry too.
Man, you're trolling. You're trolling. All right. I see what. Thank you. I see what time you are today.
Yeah.
You trolling, child. Gotta have some.
Like he listening to us.
Yeah,
Y'all is some thrifty Negroes when they come to these kids.
We gonna be
thrifty.
We'll be that.
Tight pocket ass niggas.
You know what, Lord? Hey, I'll be cheap today because ain't no way that, like, I'm not even I'm not even for myself. Even if I got it, but I'm not doing it because again, $20,000, that's an investment. You can put that into dividends.
You want him to pawn the chain? You want the child to pawn the chain, nigga?
Yeah, you crazy. If the child got a pawn, if the child can get into the pawn shop and pawn that chain, yes. Facts, yes.
Listen, I'm not, man. Forget that, dog. Hell nah. Ain't no way. 35. You chose to go to California when people running out of California because it's too expensive. Did you choose to do that? And now you complaining that you broke.
She thought she was gonna be on Basketball Wives of Atlanta forever, and that shit got played out real quick.
What she thought was she was gonna do Kevin Gates wrong. Kevin Gates said adios.
No, I'm telling you, but she was on that before Kevin Gates. She thought that she was gonna be a long-standing member like Shawnee or like damn Jennifer or like Evelyn Lozada. She thought that she was gonna be one of them, and she was not. And apparently, and so it's over.
And then on top of that, you got to think all the interviews she done had. She done went to these interviews drunk. All the opportunities she done had. Now, don't get me wrong, she fine. She done had a lot of opportunities. She pull up drunk, acting a fool on Charleston White, lap dancing and all.
But then also, her engagements in Hollywood and all of that stuff also worked against her. That's the reason why. Because she can't step back and say, if she's out here on Housewives of basketball or whatever that housewife stuff is, and she out here doing all these engagements on everybody's podcast and stuff like that, saying that she's sitting there taking care of her child. It's like, no, you out here trying to get it just like the dad is out here trying to get it. So what I'm going to do as a judge is be fair, right? How much, ma'am? How much do you make a year, right? Because that's what the judge asked.
I don't make nothing now. I'm broke.
Right. You gonna have to show me some stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to show me some pay stubs or something so I can get.
I don't have no pay stubs. They just pay me $2 to be on to get off.
But he made he got a contract. He just signed a $90 million contract. It's unfair that I gotta work and watch my kid.
Yeah,
I don't want to work.
Shout out to American Tradesman. He said you can be he could do anything out here in California but be broke.
Right.
Salute to that. Salute. Welcome back. That's wild, man. That's why. Hey, yo, let me read these real quick. I didn't want to ignore the audience real quick. Shout out to American Tradesman. What's up, family? What's up, JD? She would be receiving that in gallon buckets full. What's up, Ignorant TV says salute is in the chat. Salute to you. What's up, Blanco? Blanco said, according to Texas child support, you could be Elon Musk. However, the max they can get out of you is $5,500 per month on child support. That's in Texas, but she moved to California for a reason. Trust and believe that. Locked Perspective said, "Hey, thank you for the 52 likes. Can we get 8 more? Thank you. Hey, hit the like button, y'all. Likes are free, y'all. Likes are free. She will get it. She's gonna get that money. American Tradesman said she's gonna get it. Make sure y'all support the show. Hit the like button. Hey yo, what's up? What's up, Spirit of the Truth? What's going on? Spirit of the Truth said, it's not the issue, it's the principles. You checking his pockets like he the woman. Yo, shout out to the Spirit of the Truth. Tell him again, Spitter. Yo, Chalk said his income is factored in. That's why her child support is so low. She'll get an increase if he makes more money. I think she was trying to say. Yeah, he does make more money. Yikes. She is trying to pay off all her debt. Yes, she is. No, she's not. She's not even that responsible. She probably will not pay her debt. Y'all make sure y'all support the show, support the stream. We need 21 more people, at least $5 a piece. Yo, I only got about 10 minutes. I got to take little Izzy to get a haircut today. So y'all help me help little Izzy get a haircut. Support the show, support the stream. Everybody throw $5 to the Cash App. Just 21 more people. I'm going to let them rock out. Y'all each got 3 minutes. What's your last words? I appreciate you. Give me 1 second. Romello 747 said, Bama have a football team playing this year? I can't tell. I get you. Shout out to you. We lost to Florida State the first game. That's what it is. Chaotic sells out the human race. Say anything for $1. Yeah, that's crazy. Very European of him. Yes, it is. Please hit the like button. What up, Tom? What's up? 4 years for so-called prostitution. Yep. That's what he got. Go ahead. What's your last words, man? I appreciate y'all coming through and kicking it with me. Y'all got 3 minutes apiece. One at a time, though.
Yeah. The thing I got to say is protect yourself, young man. Hell, protect yourself, grown men, too. At this point, y'all being preyed upon. Y'all, niggas like Crown Heights is being preyed upon. He being preyed upon. They listen.
Why just me?
They
You
write
get
your name
preyed
down
upon
right
too.
now. They doing your research, like Brittany Renner said. You know what I'm saying? And they doing the homework. They know everything about you. You and your Pilates classes and everything, dog. It's over. It's over. It's over. Now as for that nigga Chaotic, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna. Yeah, his actions speak loud enough. The most dangerous switcher I've ever seen in my life.
That's
Bro,
diabolical.
these bros is trying to swap cereal with cat food, niggas. You got vitamin A, got vitamin C.
What
They come up
the
with a
hell?
whole bag of Friskies for the
ABS,
baby.
you're a
man, with
hater.
the kid.
Yeah, what is he talking
Wow.
about? Yeah, you's a wild dude. You is not. I already know your cheap ass. You extra cheap. You is not spending that type of money on your kid. I don't care what you say. You is extra cheap. You are not doing it. I know for a fact. So don't just try.
Lord, he is giving that damn kid ravioli. Stop playing.
His kid gonna eat good. His kid gonna eat good, but ADS is very practical and frugal with his money. He ain't just gonna be spending his money frivolously like that. So he ain't fooling me.
Is a penny earned.
See, listen to him. I told
I
you.
don't know about.
All I'm here is my grandmother talking.
Hell.
He's just talking. That's all he's doing is talking. But no, I'm telling you, he frugal, so he's just trying to troll us, man. That man is not spending no $5,500 a month on no kid. That ain't happening, man. Stop it.
And it was good to see you. I didn't get a chance to see the segment that you had with Chaotic, so I can't really say anything about it. But
yeah, I didn't have one.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Chaotic, man. He say some wild stuff a lot of times. So I've had him on my show a lot of times. So, whenever we, get in front of each other, then if I got contention and an issue, I'm gonna speak on it right in front of him. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, Nah, he all right.
That's why I say he need to go ahead and
I
file
was gonna
custody.
speak in front of him, but I didn't. You know, he was on that bullshit, so I just let him. I let it rock because I didn't have time. But yo,
Well, Easy Bands. Well, you know how he sound. Well,
he always
finally
showed.
decided to show up on my show, Easy.
No, he always showed me love. I've been over there a couple of times. He always showed me love, so I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
And say he always
you let Powderface Steve Urkel off the hook. It's okay. You do that. You do that. Over here, he gets all the smoke. So he knows. He knows what you look like. He knows. Don't come over here. Keep all that bullshit over there. I respect the hustle. I salute. I respect it. Yo, I'm not even mad at it. Hodge twins, everybody, same thing. Yo, I respect it. I'm not even mad at it. But in the same token, keep doing that bullshit. You do that shit in the hood.
He's your
Somebody
frat,
gonna pull
bro.
your card,
He's your
yo.
frat, bro. So, you know,
Somebody gonna
you
pull
gotta
your
accept it for what it is, man.
Yup, 100%. It's a grift. Look, but he know who to come around with that shit. So, respect.
respect. Yo, shout out to Truck and Yale. Shout out to ADS. Shout out to my guy JT. Shout out to Crown. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Thank you very much, good brother. Did you have a last word you want to say being sponsored?
Nah, you good. You're good. Keep doing
Thank
good
you, man.
work.
Appreciate you, bro. Salute.
All right.
Have a great day. All right, yo, thank y'all so much for joining the show, yo. I really appreciate everybody that joined the show today. Truck, you got something else you want to say, good brother? Okay, Truck is gone. Yo, thank y'all so much for joining the show. Appreciate everybody support the show. Thank you to Crown Heights Radio for being a sponsor show. Thank you to the Audacity Show, aka Cajun Darkfire. Thank you very much to A Vixen Forever. Thank you very much to my guy Emperor Kojak 3 and 3 the Great, Lord ADS, Amir, the street civics professor, Romello 747 Bandcott, and TBE Trucking. Thank y'all so much for supporting the show. I appreciate you. Be Better Now said more oil, LOL. Chalk said her income. Okay, based on her income, I got you. 4 years and 2 months, Emperor Code said, Izzy, and you know I fly down there with my black Timbs and ski mask and do it too. I got you, man. Hey. But I'm not selling the people out, man. I refuse to sell the people out. There's no amount of money, y'all are safe. There's no amount of money that they can give me, or they, like I told y'all from the beginning, I could be borrowed, but I cannot be brought. I cannot be brought. So at the end of the day, if it goes against principles, if it goes against what we stand for, I'm not going for it. I don't mind having conversations as long as people are respectful. So I think that's a very big difference and distinction. I will have a conversation with everybody or anybody as long as they're respectful and they don't cross the line with me. But as far as selling my people out for some coins of silver or saying some shit that they say in order to gain their favor, it ain't happening. All right. Chaotic. Let's white man say the N-word daily over there. That is just crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Shout out to my man Emperor Code, but don't burn this thing down. Nope, we're not doing that. Yo, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all showing love. I appreciate the support. I holla. Diddy is only gonna do 26 more months. Hey, listen, that's still a long time though. That's 2 years and 2 months. That's still a minute. That's still a minute to be locked up in jail, and that's got to be hell for Diddy. But we'll talk about that and much more later. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the love and support. I'm gonna holla at y'all later.
You know how we do. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Dope discussion, deserve dope donation. Spread love through compensation. Cheese fed up the dough.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.